Oh, oh, my hour. Where'd my hour go? Give it back. Oh. No, man, I know it's early. At least mentally it is. The clocks are lying to us. It's technically 11. It's just 11 o'clock. It's ridiculous. God, why every year? I thought we were going to get rid of this. What happened? I thought we were going to get rid of this. Why is it not rid of? Where is it? What happened? That'll happen. See what happened? Y2K, man. The clocks. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, let me call the thing. I don't know. Hope everybody's waking up. I'm trying. You know, I got coffee, so that's cool. Yeah, where is this? God, I can never find it. I set it up. Still don't know where it is. Let's see. The hype train. We didn't even change that. Oh, damn it. Posture. Damn it. All right, I'm just going to have to type it. I'm going to have to type it like a chump. Give me a sec. So what's up? I know you guys alive. Good. Now, hey, at least it's going to be warmer here locally. All right, we're getting like 57 degrees. 57. Dude, it's like, I don't know. It's a number. There we go. Can I believe that today is your birthday? Is it? On both International Women's Day and Nasty Day. What? There's a nasty day? I thought all days are nasty. They're terrible and gross and disgusting. I don't even understand that. Why would that even happen? Also. I like the way that little emote kind of worked with the music. It was just going back and forth. It was like, yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday. What's up? Chishu Toxic, hi, welcome. What's up? Cog, hi, how's it going? Ultra Squid, Macy Gray, Buccaneer Squirrel, Real Max Marvel, happy birthday, Kick Fuse, what's up? Tungsten Wolf, Squishy, hope you're doing well. Irish House. I don't know, I'm just waking up. Oh, God. Oh, no, no, there was candy in that. So, that, I'll call Candy Rain for that. No, because there was candy. I did see candy. See if that helps me. You try to get my bingo going. Boop. Now, every time this happens, it's always like a slow start because, like, there are certain states that don't even observe daylight stupid time, and it's, I don't know, good for them. We're the ones that are getting screwed. So, usually first hour when this happens till everybody adjusts is all messed up. What's up? McBooyah, hi. Go.
Call 39 at 62.
Why? I know what 3962 is. Don't make me look at stuff. Don't make me look at stuff and not be legit. Oh, 39. All right, I guess we're at that. What's 62? 62. We don't even have 62.
Hello, Pum'Kin Guy. How are you today?
Oh. I'm all right. Oh, at 62. We're at 62. Okay, there you go. I see what you did there. I'm like, well, there's not even 62 numbers here. Thank you. Icarus, hope you're doing well. We're losing an hour of sleep. We really tried to get to bed early, but then our brain is like, no, this isn't right. Oh, God. It's just so stupid. 3962 sounds. What? 3962 sounds perverted. I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of weird math thing. Instead of a spicy equation that mathematicians don't tell you about. Random singing. All right, there you go. Get that out of the way. So I'm not self-conscious about it. Oh my God, I can never find it. Why? It should be right there. The problem is, it's like when I go to remember what it was on the other one, Steve's version, and it's like over here it's different. And I'm like, come on, dude. Go.
Greetings, salutations, and good vibes to all except whoever took my hour. Grr.
Exactly. I know. Was there a ruling on that? Are they going to get rid of it? Is it perpetually this time now forever, or are they going to fall back and fall and redeem? Oh man, Domingos. I gotta hydrate because my face. No, I was told to. I wish that one would be. That one should be called automatically. It should just be like, yeah, bro, have water. Mm. I know some of them are called automatically, and some of them I got to press a button for. It's ridiculous. I hope they die an hour early. Right? I know. I feel like it's like, oh, whatever. Congress needs to approve the time change. What are they even doing? Stop voting yourselves raises and get to work. Oh, God. Supersize emote. Ugh. No, because it gets ridiculous. It's the only job in the world that can actually, give themselves a raise. Why is that not showing up? There it is. Okay. God. Apparently my eyes aren't functioning right today either. Ugh. I'm seeing, but not seeing. So far, the old folks in power haven't decided on permanent time. I know, right? It's like nobody can make up their mind. What time is it? It's 12 o'clock. Well, it's 11 o'clock where I am. Why don't we just unify this and make it one particular time? Get off my lawn. God. What? Shiny? What? Caught a shiny female. A quick ball and a quick capture Pokemon 2 back 3 days ago. Name her Lavender. Nice. There you go. Getting a Pokemon. There's actually a decent Pokemon thing coming out, which we actually opened up a tab for, so we got that to cover. Yay. Other than that, dude, it's just been work. That and still snow. Dude, we still got glaciers. There is still glaciers. There's snow everywhere. It's absolutely ridiculous. Ah, God. I need coffee. No, man, the time change really... It's excruciating. Oh, God. I don't got time to be jumping in front of cards. Spare me today. The coffee's good. Tanky Medic. Hey, there you go. I usually just call them rotund nurses. Let's see. What's up? How's it going? Space. How you doing? How you doing today? How was your week? It was long. It was such a long week, man. What? Don's here. What are you doing?
Bingo.
What are you doing, and is it fun?
Tired.
Yeah, I know. We're all tired. I shouldn't even be here today.
Because I was up later watching TV.
What were you watching?
I was watching The Great Courses.
The Great Corsets?
Courses.
Oh, courses.
It's on Hoopla.
Hoopla. Oh, okay.
Boo. Not bouncy cards. I mean, what up, PG? How's it
Earth
going?
Planet High. Pretty Hate Monger, thank you for the 10 moons. I appreciate it. Thank you. What's up?
So I had a moment where I was watching a 20-minute course.
A course.
And I look over and
Hi,
an hour's gone
Dawn.
by. But it was 3 a.m.
Icarus says hi.
Hi.
Yeah, no, that happened to me. Yo, when we worked overnight at that place, no, I did the graveyard shift where I worked overnight, and then I was like, oh man, we only got 4 hours left. And I was like, wait, why are there 5 hours left? And I was like, oh God, no. You know, that was the fallback year. It sucked.
Yeah, I totally forgot for a minute, and I was like, wait, this was only supposed to be 20 minutes long. How did an hour go by?
New follow, thank you.
All right.
And Stream Bounty. Hey, got an extra card.
Hi, everybody.
Hype
Hello.
train ticket bits. Let's go.
Oh, we got Hype Train. All right, hold on. Yeah.
Don't forget to vote.
What do we, what?
Discord for the
Oh, Discord. I thought that, well, I'm like, wait, there's another election already? What's happening? Oh, this is a game.
For Monday night's game.
Oh, you're picking another game.
Yeah, voting's going on.
The voting.
Polling. Does that
Finished
make sense
RE9.
there?
No, that
I
sounds
don't see me
suggestive.
unlocking all the cool stuff as I need about 120k points total, including beating very hard 40k mode, which I can never do. Hi,
Wow.
Dawn.
That's pretty good.
Hi.
Hype
You need about
train bets
120K.
for Pum'Kin Guy
Hold on.
and Dawn.
Thank you. Icarus, thank you. What's up? That's a lot of points you need. Get away from me. You just took a shower. I could smell the oil on you.
Give me hugs.
No, get the hell out of here.
Give me hugs.
No, only with a flamethrower.
Huggy.
I will hug you with flames.
Huggy.
Get out of here. Look, I know I got to read these. Get out. Farrelling gifted a bunch of subs. DJ already got one. Cloud got one. Visual Madness got one. 77 got one. And Arcanus Pinky got one. And I missed it, but somebody said rest your hands. So you're not supposed to be poking anything.
Look.
Get out!
Look,
What?
Killer B is the one that stands outside the polling station with the signs. He's been holding up loom signs.
Really?
Look, the whole time yesterday, I'm like, he's the person that's standing out, or they're the person that's standing outside with
Ninja won. Hey, they won bingo. Nice. There we go. We got to do the wheel spin, but we're in the middle of hype train. I hope you can wait. Wolfpack,
Just
thank you.
Leisure Suit Larry and be done with it.
Leisure Suit Larry. Didn't you play like 2 of those already?
Yeah, the next one's kind of rough.
Have the Bezos
I played
monies.
one.
Yeah, Bezos Bucks. Thank you. Sundancer, appreciate 46 moons.
We got the old school games like Monkey Island on there.
Monkey Island.
Loom, Leisure Suit Larry 2, which is rough.
Dawn, Boke the Pumpkin Guy.
No, leave me alone. She got to rest her hands. Got to rest your hands.
They want it.
No, I'm going to hide in the subway.
I'll poke the toes.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll poke chat.
What?
Here you
go. What? Impish what? Healer. Oh, they're on Pokemon. They're distracting. All right, so what are you doing today? You, Dawn, what are you doing today? Yes.
Asking chat. Do what I have to do every Sunday. I read my Bible.
The Bible.
Do it. Boke the Pumpkin.
No, why is everyone encouraging assault? This is against Twitch terms of service. Stop
Boke
it.
the Pumpkin.
Go. Icarus gifted a bunch of subs. Star Fox got a sub. Hatter got one. Caboose got one. Stud Kangaroo got one. Rosie Simp got one. Thank you, Icarus. A lot of subs.
See, look, Sundancer wants me to poke you too.
Well, Sundancer, I don't know them personally, so just I can't take suggestions from them. Oh God, more Earl hugs. Who's Earl?
See, look, the new person.
Thanks for follow. Go.
Kagan wants me to poke you too. Come over here.
No,
Get over here.
Leave me alone.
Can I give you a wet willy?
No. Yeah, if you can find an ear, go ahead. No, you can't. Oh, God. No, this is why I don't like, what do you call it? Ear pods and AirPods and stuff. They just fall right out of my head. What's up? Let's see. Mods are hiding today. Somebody's calling this. Who's calling what? What do I got to call? Somebody already won bingo. I'll get to the rest of it. I don't know. It's chaos here. So that's it? That's all you're doing today?
I trained level 5.
We should get cake.
Oh, I want cake.
I want cake.
I want cake.
Yeah.
Give me cake.
I don't have cake.
All right, so don't forget, go into do you have a link to my Discord?
No, not your Discord. I got the exclamation Dawn thing, and I got to track it down through that.
You don't have, okay, put exclamation
Why would I have a thing for your Discord? What am I? I'm not your digital Rolodex of links. Jeez. I don't even have links for my stuff.
The cake is a lie.
Cake is a lie. It could be.
So there's a poll channel in my Discord. Go ahead and vote on what you want. We'll play it Monday at 5 p.m. I'll see you guys then. Someone put exclamation point Dawn in there so my things pop up. Because I know how to self-promote, unlike some people.
Hey, hey, my whole existence is creation. Everything else is whatever. What's up? Would you stop? Ah! Tantrum. What's up? Icarus gives it a bunch of subs again. Mama Fairy got us one. Heart of the Cards got one. Rational got one. Pop Jontron. Zombie Black Rose. All got subs. Thanks, Icarus.
PG, you are an advertising billboard for Don Lowell.
Yeah, I should just get the Dawn of Time BC shirt and just wear it during my streams. I'd be like,
there, my Twitch link showed up. That has info.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
There's info buried in the About page.
Yeah, we'll get there. I'll wait for a mod to show up. I'm not good at this.
Okay, bye.
All right, you, I don't know, rest your hand, ice it up from all the poking you've been doing. This one. All right, they gone. Also, I forgot to do this because chaos.
It's a freaking hype train.
On.
Let's go!
Thank you, Chris. Level 6. were right by the subway,
It's a
too.
freaking hype train.
What's with the laughter? It's always weird when the robots laugh. I'm like, why is it laughing? Heart of the Clouds High. Thanks for being here. What's up? Members hurt too much with mobile crypto mining. Wow! 75 viewers. Oh my God, everybody wants everything called. All right, let's do the card battle. I'll start calling stuff. I might as well go to easy mode after this too, because what the flip. And then we got to do a thing. Okay, this hype train. All right, who did that? Fallen Rose, you got to roll equal to or greater than. Oh. I call spicy and fancy. Hey, look, she's fixing her hair. 15, 8. There you go. We didn't see that card before. That's that one's interesting. All right, hold on. Let me just call a bunch of stuff. Hey, the robots can make our characters look okay, you know? It's just, you know, we're not that good at animators, but the robots are. All right, let's see what we got here. Hold on. Let's see, got that. First time chat, we got that. Boom. All right, Doodles on stream, didn't do the technical issues, drop frames. No, we're still pretty good. Runs out of coffee? Not yet. Fancy card battle. Boom. Let's go. See, easy mode, because that's right now. Wheel spin will happen, so I'm going to call that. We got a card battle. We got a spicy card battle. No new song. Something falls asleep. Hit spike. PG bad pun. No, I don't think it did. I'm sure it did dyslexia. I'm too tired to not have messed up something. PO Box Service Destroy 5 PG swears. Eats on stream. Stretch. Did anybody do stretch or posture check? I don't think so. Viewers, boom, got it. I think we're all kind of caught up. Oh, God, let me look at my card. Oh, my God. Oh, man, I'm one away. All right. All right, how much time we got on the hype? The hypey hype. All right, we're on level 6. We got a minute left. Then we can do, then unless it carries on. Boop, 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 boop. I'm trying. Got a lot of stuff going on here. A lot of stuff. All right. Ninja, we still got to do the wheel spin. Don't worry, I'm not going to forget. But it's a hype train. It's a freaking hype train. Do. Street Party events called. AI card battle. We got looking. Shit. I know, dude. I make a whole cartoon in that style. Get the robots to do it so you don't die. Do. I think people would appreciate it.
Internet is poopy sometimes.
But for all the wrong reasons.
But sometimes there are cats.
Oh, not sound alert.
And that makes it better.
What?
Internet is poopy sometimes. But then sometimes there's puppies. And that makes it better. Throw a puppy at it.
Throw a puppy at it. And Icarus, thank you for the bits. Again. Thank you. I still didn't win bingo, though. Everybody's winning but me. It's like going to a birthday party, not getting cake. Icarus, thank you. That's a bit. Call randomness. Coming in. 3, 2, 1. Wow. 100 bits. Thank you. Thank you. Walking the dog and listen to the stream. Walking the dog. Dude. Well, I don't know where you are, but at least here it would be a nice day to do it. We're quickly entering mud season. Level 7 now. All right, timer reset. Okay, we can do a wheel spin. Come on. Wheel spin, do it. Oh. All right, Ninja, you're going to get the thing from the hit shop. You know, a movie, game, could be any number of things.
What's the deal?
I don't know what you're going to get. But all content recommended for mature viewers. You better be mature.
Bingo. Let's go. Spin that
Spinning the freaking wheel. Spinning the wheel during a hype train. It's crazy. And I'm a little weird today. Lack of sleep. Oh, almost on the line. Almost. So close. All right, you get a Squirrels and Robot single. Let's go. I'm looking at it. It's not quite on the line. Usually if it's on the line, you get both. All right. Squirrels and Robots. Quick, let me do. Where is it? Go. Do. Oh, man, I forgot. I got to set up a thing. It's a music thing. Where is it? Squirrels and robots. Do 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 do. Download keys. Create download key. I create it. Now I'm going to send it to you. If it's something that you already have, feel free to pass along to somebody who may not have it. Boom. There you go. Should get it. Now get the close tabs. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. And existence. Nice. Cool. Do 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 do. Thank you, thank you. Go.
PG, since sometimes you forget to self-promote. What's the status of the game cards?
They're still cards. They haven't changed form yet. Everything. Here's the thing. We work in bursts. I mentioned this before. We'll be like, all right, we're going to do all this stuff. Blah, 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 blah. And then we're like, all right, cool. And then we just set it aside and it sits there. It's literally been sitting there for 2 years. We got like the majority of the rules out there. It's play testing. Now it's just a bunch of play testing. You know, when do we have... I don't have time for regular games, let alone my own. I know. Hey, can I get AI to play test it? Yeah, be like, find all the flaws here. You know, that'd be a good thing to do. Dude, it literally, you worked on it so long ago, it's in the Island series. All the artwork is Island series. That's ridiculous. People are going to be like, what is this derpy style? I'll be like, remember that thing that we did a couple of years ago? What do you mean you did that back then? Okay. What? Gave out a bunch of subs. Who gave out a bunch of subs? No. Yeah, Icarus gave out a bunch of subs. Farrell's gave out subs, so people got subs. So that's probably where you got it. Wild Bill, thank you. 5 bits. Thank you. Bring back Island series. I don't know. We have, here's the thing. Every time we change over to like another style, we have basically at least 20 to 25, sometimes 30, like just a folder of just all pre-recorded dialogue. But then we're just like, nah, we're good here. Right, let's work on something else. That's the thing. We work in bursts. I don't know what's wrong with our brain, man. Spectrum, you know? What's up? What? Grumble Bear. Dude, I'm going to call that. Dude, no, Sailor Moon emote. There you go. Something Sailor Moon happens.
Did volunteer work with my VFW post at a model train fest on Saturday. This weekend coming is NostalgiaCon. 90 to 2,000 cartoons.
What? Oh, that helped me too. There you go. Nice. No, I'll count it. Dude, very rarely do I get to see, Sailor Moon emotes. That counts. That counts. Well, maybe today, just because it's new. It's the final countdown. Oh, what's the final countdown? Oh, we're on level 7, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Type chain level 7 complete. Well, we got there. Not complete, but level 7 still good. Dude, thank you, everybody. What the hell is this one? That was a mess. I don't even remember doing that. Oh, God. Yeah, remember we were just talking about burst? I think we did like 20 of those, and it's just like, oh, yeah, there's that one. Whatever. Thank you, everybody. Let me get some coffee. I like this. This has been pumpkin heavy. Look at it. Pumpkin heavy cards. Nice. Boop. There you go. Boom. And where did I leave off? What? Foamy should like to say what? What do you mean Foamy should like the same as he did in 2003? Like what? What do you like? Marilyn, got an extra card. Thank you. It was so big. I was reading chat. I literally didn't see it. Quick, take a break for ears. No, it's got to be a whole ad break. Final grab an extra card for 100 bits. 8, thank you. There you go. I was being sarcastic. Hence the slash. Oh, I don't say. I don't read. What? Should have him be like it? Talk so fast he's inaudible. And let's see. What end of the month? What? What? Kansas City Comic Con. Bro, Kansas City Comic Con. I figured we're going to try to do something this year. I feel like we should go out of doors or something. I don't know when. Oh, but there's a stretch. Hold on. Wait, did we do stretch already? I don't know. Let's find out. I think we did. No, we didn't. There we go. Got it. We got the stretch. All right, there you go. Nice. Farrellin won. Beautiful. Thank you. I know. So assuming you're just still waking up, but the outdoors involves humans. Yeah, but I got to get ingredients to make my own ice cream. It might be like 60 degrees tomorrow. That's ice cream weather, dude. 60 degrees. I'm going to be sweltering. I'm going to be like, oh my God, I need ice cream. Somebody help me. Yeah. You know, that kind of thing. It's going to be crazy. What? Hiking? No, hiking? What do you... Time Black Rose. They won. Nice. Hiking. No, I don't like hiking. I don't like uphill nature, rocks, dirt, bugs, insects, possibility of bears, coyotes, wolves, hermits who are living in a forest, that kind of thing. Well, nature's all about killing humans. That's literally it's one goal. Yeah. I need the nature I know, which is concrete, metal, illuminated signs, and that one tree that we cordon off in a small little section and say, you stay there. That's it. You might find Bigfoot, though. That's worse than a bear. That's human bear. That's something that'll just be like, and just murder you because you looked at them the wrong way. Unless you're going by conspiracy stories where they'll actually abduct you and bring you to their Sasquatch family, and hang around a campfire and tell you stories that you can't understand. Think 60 degrees is sweltering. Leisure amount of summers exceed 100 degrees on a regular basis with 90% humidity or more. Yeah, that's where I melt and explode. This is the thing, man. Yo, man. East Coast North. I need my seasons, and they got to be cold. Yeah, I would move to Canada, man. But it's Canada. Hella boss, Bigfoot. We should get what was the name of the weird little one? There was like a little tiny Bigfoot. It was like a little Bigfoot, right? I think it was a movie like that. That's what I need. I need a snack-sized little Bigfoot. Louisiana summers are outright hostile to human life. Yep, people keep building there. It's crazy. Yeah. I got all 4 seasons, almost winter, winter still winter, and construction. That is what I don't like. Because here's the first thing that happens. Tomorrow, just mark my words, it is going to be like 60 degrees. And the first thing you're going to hear is lawn equipment and power saws and construction and all sorts of weird crap. It's like the first warm day. Everyone's like, let's just chop stuff down. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like you only get a handful of nice days before it gets really hot. And then people are like, you know what? Let's ruin it with sound. Why is that one so bouncy? Why is it all bouncy? I don't remember it being that bouncy. Could you look at this stuff on larger screens before you post it? Because whatever. I thought that was supposed to be random, too. All right, whatever. Sam Cali won! Bingo! Nice. There you go. Because we like bouncy. I grew up with 107 degrees summers. It's under 70. I'm feeling chilly. No, we knew somebody in Florida who's like, oh, man, it's really cold. I'm like, oh, really? It's like 67 degrees. I'm like, get out of here. I'm like, yeah, you know what? 12. It's 12 degrees here. Good way to deal with Louisiana summers to keep a wet hand towel on the back of your neck, wear shorts and sandals, and sip sweet iced tea. Yeah, dude, we got one of those cool towels. Dude, we mention that every year. Those cool towels that you dampen and then you kind of twirl around. It gets super cool. You just put them on your neck. Dude, you're golden. I love those things. You know, it's kind of like having a cooling little, cooling towel. That's what it is. They're cool. I like them. There you go. Florida got humid, cold instead of dry cold, like most places up north. Yeah, I would like a cold humidity as opposed to the dry humidity in the winter. Not in the summer. Give me a dry summer, I'll be fine. But bro, dude, it gets so dry. It's like everything starts cracking. You know, dude, like paint starts. That's how dry it gets. And we got a humidifier. It doesn't do nothing. Although Saudi Arabia has summers exceeding 120 degrees with dry heat. Is that why they're so ticked off? I would be. I'd want to murder everybody in 120 degree heat. Ugh, that is insane. Vegas, 115, 125 degrees in summer. Oven heat. Oh, at least you can make pizza outside. Most people Vegas are just gonna be in a casino or some air-conditioned place. That's kind of worse, though. It's like during the summer, I'm always like trying to sit in some kind of air-conditioned place. And it's like I get outside, I'm just like, you get that wall of heat and it's so oppressive. You're like, oh my God, I'm going back inside. You know, it's ridiculous. I don't know what I'm going to do this summer because I got acclimated to 10-degree weather. And now it's like, ooh, it's warming up. It's going to be extra hurt. No. You do that, but underwater. Clown. I don't know what it is about Obi-Wan. At least young Obi-Wan just ticks me off. What? It was like just the epitome of campy. I don't know, man. How do you go from Alec Guinness to that? I mean, they tried, but it's not Alec Guinness, man. Death Valley in California has reached 190 degrees. Dude, you could cook in that, man. You can make fried chicken outside. Yeah. I mean, it would take long. It's not like an oven. But you could probably make a really good brick oven out there. Go outside and throw the trash from the bins, garbage. Folks pick up the garbage. You hit with a wall of heat. Vapor the minute you step out. Yeah. That is the worst. Dude, go into a garbage bin. Dude, or a trash bin. Oh, God. Oh, that guy. No, man, dude, it's so disgusting. I don't mind smelling garbage in the winter because it's got no smell. It's just like frozen trash. You know, in the winter, it's like, all right, let's all decompose and smell up the entire place. It's gross. Grah! I need more coffee. Oh, man, my straw's all messed up. Wow! The hell is that? That's not even human. God. Yeah, I'll call it. Give me a second. Thank you. Reasonable. No, I had water. I still got to get the coffee. That's acceptable. What? All right, back to normality. Look at that. Yeah. All right. Let's see. The spicy card. Again, you got to vet this crap. You just generate stuff and put it in a folder. You were really lucky that you make sure you put in those no nude tags when AI makes stuff, just because we would be in a world of trouble. Got that. Let me check the frames. Are we dropping? We ain't dropping no frames. Yeah. We haven't dropped any frames. We could work in a museum. This is awesome. Boop, 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 boop. The trash pickup in the area uses a lift. Oh, God. So what the hell did we do? Trying to think what we did. We did do, again, more back-end work, but we got, what the hell was it? A thing. Whatever. I don't want to spoil anything. No, because it's like you shouldn't mention the card game because then you could have just shadow dropped it and would have been a thing. Now people have been waiting 2 years. They're like, where's this card game, bro? God, calm down. Calm down. I know. What have you guys been doing? No, because it's usual world crap. You know, things blowing up, people upset. I'm waiting for things to settle, but who the hell knows when that's going to happen? We went through taxes. Hey, did everybody do their taxes? Who hates taxes? I do. Dude, I had to like talk to people about finances or lack of finances, and they were like, yeah, you know, and I'm like, oh, and then Dawn had to do the same. You know, it's like, oh, God, I don't want to talk about it. It's weird because when you work with, yo, why is there a self-employment tax? I just realized that.
Can't blame me for waiting 2 years. We have been waiting for GTA 6 for longer, lol.
This is true. Hey, see if you could beat Duke Nukem as far as game development goes. Thank you. No, but no, apparently no, because I didn't even notice. You know, we just talked to an accountant, but we had to do a bit of a changeover with our accountant, so we're working with another one. Because the other guy was like, yeah, I'm good doing this. Here, use this person. I'm like, all right. And they're just like, yeah, well, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, here's your estimates that you should pay, blah, blah, blah. It's like, and there's like literally, I don't know if it's considered a tax or a surcharge or whatever for being self-employed. And I'm like, huh? They're like, yeah, you know. And I'm like, well, no, I don't know, but I don't want to, you explain it to me. Just, can we finish this so I can leave? I got to look into that. But apparently you got to pay a little bit more tax if you're self-employed. How is this fair? How is this fair? Like, that doesn't make any sense. It's like, oh, you're employing yourself? Well, I guess that's a problem. What? I thought that was the whole point of existence. So basically, I'd be paying less taxes if I worked for, like, a supermarket. Either last year or the year before, what Saudi Arabia, when the car bumper started melting. Well, those bumpers should be made out of something not meltable. I don't want bumpers melting. That's ridiculous. No, I don't. I'm a pumpkin. Oh, God. I'll be dead before Half-Life 3 drops. But, yo, apparently the Steam machine is supposed to be coming out this year. They're confident that it's coming out this year. Even with all the delays and the RAM and the you know, all that other stuff. They're confident it's going to be released this year. I don't know what quarter, though. Those things are going to be all scalped and we ain't never going to see one. How long did we wait for Cyberpunk? And it still sucked. Well, that's because everybody built it up in their head. They announced it 5 years before, and then everyone had to play it on the old hardware before getting the new hardware. You know? But people love it now. Now that it's on PC and it can roam free. You know? Employees pay for half of the Social Security taxes. When you're self-employed, you have to pay, what? The spot whole amount. I don't feel that's right. That's not right. What? Because, you know, every time I hear about Social Security, like, you know, by the time you're able to collect, it won't be there. And I'm like, mother bleeper, if that is not there when I get to that age, I'm going to be miserably upset and I'm going to kick something. Probably so hard, I'm going to have to use Medicaid or Medicare to fix my foot. Leave a car out in the sun during the Louisiana summer, the inside temperature can climb to around 200 degrees. Yo, leave pizza in a car, but not your dog. I'm going to bring a hammer with me because, all right, well, unless it's one of those self-air conditioned cars. No, they have the electronic cars that will actually they literally have a pet button, which I think is awesome. You know, but a lot of people don't know that. So it's like, oh yeah, pets in the car. There you go. It's air conditioned. It's cool. Everything's going good. Go.
And what's worse, they keep raising that age.
Yeah, right? Dude, but we're all going to be dead by the time we get that. It used to be 65, now it's 70. By the time you get to 70, it's going to be 85. I'm going to be like, by the time I'm 85, I'm dead. Come on, dude. See, you folks have a truck with that pet mode. Nice. See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't know that, though, so a lot of people will break somebody's window because there's a dog in there, and they feel like they're saving it, and it's like, no, it's literally got pet mode. People got to put signs up and stuff. But I got to tell you, I don't know what kind of human being you are leaving an animal in a hot car in the summer. You suck. People still do that, which boggles my mind. DJC1, hey, happy daylight savings time. I'm in my 50s, and so go.
By the time we get to Social Security age, the cost of living will be so hard we will not even afford a shoebox.
I saw a good meme where it was like, yo, everybody expects minimum wage to be high so they can meet expectations, but they're expecting seniors to function on like $600 a month.
Vibes.
Good vibes. Thank you. 127 moons. Thank you. Thank you. I'm on 50. Social Security sent me a message about retirement. I'm like, what retirement? Exactly, right? I don't think you can retire on that. What they should do now, here's what I would recommend that the Social Security system does. Here's what I would do. And I'm no financial guru or nothing, but no, I've heard there's some kind of, mutual fund indexy thing. It's like basically you invest in the top companies, like the stocks of the top companies, right? And they kind of shift out every so often. So if one is underperforming, they put in a new one. That kind of thing. Why don't they individually set up Social Security per individual paying into it, have it invest in that, make sure it's insured and whatnot, and then that could accrue money over the time, over the course of however long you've been paying into it. Because that'd be crazy. Invest in tuna. Sounds fishy. Somewhere in the U.S.? What region, what? Guy once stole a car, saw that the woman who owns the car left her baby in it, turned around, and I heard that story. That's actually a thing. Yeah, somebody stole a car and then just didn't realize there was a kid in the back, and then they were like, whoop, there's a baby back here. All right, let's bring this back. I mean, what do? Hey, lady, you're lucky you left your kid in the car. I mean, what is worse, leaving a kid in the car or stealing a car with the kid in it? He brought it back. Hope he left the AC on. What, like a 401k? Yeah, I guess that's how they work. I don't know. I know what 401k do. 401ks? 4K. I don't know. We just got a 4K TV like 2 years ago, so that's a big deal. And it was gifted. Thank you. Something to be done with somebody with a theft, but not kidnapper. Criminals need standards. Yeah, right? There you go. I'm a thief, but I'm no kidnapper. Well, check the rearview mirror when you get into a car then. What's up? Hey, DJ, hi. How's it going? Huge fan. Thank you. We got a new episode coming out Friday. The 13th. Bum, bum, bum. It's got Pilz-E in it. Hey. There you go. Also, new episodes have been coming out every 2 weeks for the last 20. God, how many years? It's crazy. Catch up. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for putting up with our nonsense. Have to be employed to get a 401k with an employer that offers those benefits first. Don't. Yeah, if you're self-employed, because the accountant's like, hey, you going to put money into your IRA? And I'm like, what the? I'm like, no. They're like, oh, well, do you have a, what do they call it? Is it a SEP IRA? What do those do? I forget what they call it. What about a SEP IRA? Because you can make a contribution to that. You get off the taxes. I'm like, what? I'm like, no. They're like, oh, you should probably set one of those up. What's a Roth? What's a Roth? What the hell's a Roth? What does SEP stand for? Something employee, what? Perks? No, dude, my brain glazes over when accountants is like, what about an IRA? What about the SEP IRA? What about Roth? What IRA? IRA. Roth is my friend from Ireland. Hey, my name is Roth. What's up? Apparently, Mitsubishi is one of the world's largest distributors of canned tuna. Really? We don't just make cars, we can fish as well. Dave Roth. Oh, that'd be funny. Yeah, make sure you invest in your David Lee Roth. What? What is he going to do with my money? I don't know. He'll buy guitars or something. Can I get some good vibes? Get biopsy. Fierce Lady Parade. Get a biopsy. Good vibes. Good vibes to you. Nah, man. That should be all right. You know, don't try not to stress about it. You know? No, we've got one of those where like, this looks weird. Let's give it, well, what is that? Let's find out. You know, it's like, yeah, it's all right. You know, the body does weird crap, and it's all of a sudden like, what is this here for? How'd this get here? Why is that there? I don't remember this being there. Is this normal? You know, I've been called 100 viewers. Thank you. Who's calling stuff now? Posture check. Do. Down, up, da. Big Japanese companies do a ton, like Yamaha doing instruments and vehicles. I didn't know Yamaha did vehicles. I know them from like musical instruments, but not vehicles. Do they have those stateside? Brr. No, it's bothering me. I don't know what SEP means. Like, hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna look it up. 1 second. Oh, come on, just load.
Let's freaking go.
All right, hold that thought. Oh, that's it. No. Hold on. Simplified employee plan.
Yamaha is motorcycles and ATVs.
Oh, that's right. There you go. At least that's what the internet said. What's up? Oh, thank you. Oh, I don't know. I'm not a motorcycle guy. If I'm getting a motorcycle, it's going to be a Harley. Just saying. Honestly, I'm a Vespa. I'm a Vespa guy. All right. We got to do a card battle. Shut off. You got to roll equal to or greater than. So hopefully not in spicy. Nah, that's normal. 8. 14. There you go. Beautiful. Card battle. Oh, that's not spicy. That's just lady on a beach. All right, you call whatever you want. But I guess you did. Okay, cool. There you go. Shut up, one. Yay. Nice. Seems like a bad investment. It will come a day when you will path would have to say about what? Kurt Planet 1. Nice. Indian makes motorcycles again now. Really? Yeah, I'm not up on motorcycles. I'd be that scooter guy, you know? Yeah, give me a little Hawaiian shirt and a dumb helmet with a bunch of stickers on it. I'll be like, ring. You know, the motorcycles will pass me and laugh at me. And then cars will try to run me off the road because I'm going too slow. You know. I really wish drivers were nicer. Then Harley Davidson start outsourcing their manufacturers? I don't know. I don't keep up with it. I'd have to do research when I actually have a license to drive a motorcycle, which I probably will never get because they're exceedingly dangerous. Yeah. McBooya won! Nice. Up. Coffee page, what? Better try at one point. We're going to say we got that. We're going to have ads running, but that gives me a chance to fix things. Hey, we got to try out a thing. We could do that during a break. I got to try out a thing. Maybe because it might be implemented in Steve's stream, but apparently I got to be the guinea pig. Yeah. So we'll do that when the break is going. Now I got to change things too. Well, I might as well just go to easy mode now. Boop. All right, easy mode. All right, I can change up a couple of things, which is probably a good thing to do right now, just in case. Beep, beep. All right, got to get rid of... Oh, come on, load up. Oh, man, this thing is just... You guys are killing me here. Slow. Boop. All right, we got that. Fix that. All right, we got the... Where the hell's the other thing? My dude. My dude. What? Are guinea pigs difficult to take care of? I never had one. We're like cat people, so, you know. Let's do, what do we got? What do we got? Something that's not too crazy. Do that. Okay. Leather jackets. A lot of motorcycle riders wear active safety gear. Protects from road rash. Well, that's the problem with motorcycles. It's not like if you're gonna fall off your motorcycle. It's when you're gonna fall off the motorcycle. You know, it's inevitability that will probably happen. You gotta be careful. Now, we knew somebody who got road rash and had to have their like leg grafted, and I was like, "Ow!" They're like, "Yeah, it really hurts." I'm like, "Good, dude, it's crazy." All right, now we're gonna because ads are running. We got to do some. We're gonna do some testing of stuff. All right, so you're gonna have to bear with because I'm gonna try a thing. All right, and my voice may change a little bit. Right. Now I'm just hearing myself over and over again. Okay, so I learned that that's not going to work. All right. Yeah, I know you hear nothing because nothing's happening. However...
Is stuff happening now, chat? Do I sound evil and weird? I don't know, I can't hear myself. Do I sound like I'm going to eat souls?
Just weird? Well, I just turned it off. Evil and cute. Evil and cute. All right, cool. No, I just want to make sure in case we got to bring Gora out for something, we could be like...
Hey, chat, how's it going? Are you doing anything evil today? Boom, boom, boom.
You can only do that for so long before it's like, all right, it's kind of annoying. Right. I don't know. I got to re-listen to the thing. I got to see if I sound
evil enough.
I feel like that's what the toast sounds like. Like he's just like, oh, I'm going to read alerts for everybody. And then he goes back in and he's just like,
I don't like being toast. I should just burn people's mouths if they bite into me.
Eat souls? Good luck with that. I'd need one first.
What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? You're soulless? Don't be soulless. Everybody got a soul. Some of them are just stupid. Maybe. Ah, my nose. Ah, my eyeball. Get it off me.
Get off me.
Oh, God. That's so gross. Maybe your soul has been hidden somewhere. Maybe somebody's playing hide the soul. Have you been playing with dolls lately? It's a Chucky thing. It's a Chucky reference. Hide the soul. Well, gotta play a game called Hide the Soul. That's cool. I don't know. There you go. All right. Well, at least it works.
It works. I'm excited about it.
All right, that's it. That's all the test that I'm doing. I'll have to listen to it later and see what it sounds like. If it sounds like actual garbage, then I'm just going to skip it. Right. Well, the thing is, like, it's just a plug-in instead of using a whole voice mod thing, which is super resource heavy, and it's probably causing most of the bugs that happen with Don's computer. Because they updated voice mod, and it is an atrocious mess of, I want to say, inefficient and unoptimized garbage. Garbage. I know, just using that little thing over there, it's just like somebody just made simple slider, and I'm just like, okay, let's see if that's... All right, great. Kind of sounds all right. Focus. Focus. There you go, a little bit better. Whoop. All right. Still walking, learning what secrets we talked about getting hurt people before we go out and do it. Motorcycle, learn how to fall at 60 miles per hour without getting hurt before you go out and do it. What? What? How do you learn how to fall going 60 miles an hour? Evie, what's up? How's it going? Twitch finally decided to work. Hey, because Twitch wasn't working. I know, was the app messed up or something? Or just the web interface. Now, I know every once in a while there's some kind Twitch does some kind of back end thing where it's like the website won't load at all. Like channels won't load, but everything around it will. And then sometimes the apps gets a little funky. The apps is the most consistent, like for phones and stuff. But console app versions are atrocious. I don't know what they did. Hey, thank you. Thanks for the follow. What's up? Are you an actual puppet or a robot? What do you mean robot? I ain't no robot. Look at this. Look at this finely stitched fabric. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. You can see it in my head. There's stitches. I don't know. Ought to be a robot. A Muppet. AWS. Owls. Oh, yeah, didn't their servers go down recently? Yeah, that was kind of brutal, right? No, Amazon servers got messed up somewhere. Oh, God, no, I think that was during the whole Iraq thing. No, the thing that's going on over there, I think one of them kind of got blown up. And apparently the entirety of the infrastructure of everything was on like 3 servers run by Amazon. There you go. That's pretty good. Soul's got that. Read that. Let me get water. Water! What? Gotta love the weather. Not complaining. Dropped like 2 degrees overnight. 2 degrees? Still fixed. Dude, still 60. 20? Update created by Jim Henson and company. Yeah, we can make one, though. We know how to make a puppet. Where's my coffee? I need my coffee. I'm literally waking up. Dude, the hour change messes me up so much. You have no idea. Yeah, that's all right. Oh, it dropped 20 degrees. 20 degrees is good, though. It cools off. Boop. All right. Y'all on that time. There you go. I really want them to not do daylight crap time anymore. The app's absolutely refusing to load anything, lives, clips, nothing would come up. I could get into the ghost screen. It looked like 6 times opening the app. No updates available on the system either. Oof. If it's Android, if it's an Android app, then it's probably good to force quit, uninstall, clear cache, all that thing, and then maybe reinstall it. But if it's working now, don't worry about it. Spring season is getting closer for some reason. It's hot out there, at least in the morning. What's up, Mazel? Hi, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, like I said earlier, we're entering mud season where we just get rain and all the snow is going to melt and it turns all the sand that they put on the ground to help with the snow into mud. So yeah, it's not great sandal weather, unfortunately. But we still walk around in it because we're idiots. But no, I hate that because then it's like I got to wash my feet every time I go back inside. Someone proposed a bill to set clocks 30 minutes ahead instead of an hour. And then leave them set that way year-round. 30 minutes? That's not even. You know? What time is it? It's 12:30. What do you mean? It's supposed to be 11 or 12 or... That's... Oh, God. Is this how we compromise here? You know? Congress is like, well, what if we just do 30 minutes? What if you just get rid of it? Okay? God. Lord Howe Island shifts their clocks 30 minutes for daylight set. 30 minutes? Isn't that... Why is that? That would be so confusing. It's part of Australia. All right. That would be so confusing. Yeah. Like, if we cannot agree on time changes in government, I'm just like, what can we agree on? What if we just go back to sundials? Yeah, it's a shadow o'clock, you know? It's like... No, that's the whole thing. It's like, can we all agree on high noon? Like, just look up. Yeah, that's pretty much high noon. Everybody is got a good grasp of that, you know? Clocks suck. Hate it. Norwegian research station in Antarctica shifts a clock 2 hours for daylight savings time. Oh, my God. That's insane. Ugh. Hate it. We can agree on the doneness of our steak. No. People can't even do that. Some people like rare, medium rare. Some people like well done. And I'm just like, yo. Noon, sunset, night. Why are more times needed? Exactly, right? What? Because it's the man. They're trying to make you adhere to a schedule when we should be free doing whatever we want, you know? Well done steak is a crime. Like my medium rare. I know, we still got to get a steak somewhere. I don't know, the longer you wait, the more the prices go up. Use a homebrew into what client sync DSI time. The only thing I've done homebrew is coffee. Well, unless you count using AI off the grid, as it were. And we politely but firmly ask them to leave. Get out. Boop, 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 boop. Next time, thank you, advise. Appreciate it. So the bill set clock 30 minutes over that. I'm just making sure I'm trying to keep up. What's the point of this? What now? Okay, here's the thing. Because every once in a while, like, what is the point of daylight savings time again? Wasn't that supposed to be like implemented for farmers who were functioning on candlelight? Like, aren't we? And then they were like, well, no, it's good because then there's more light in the morning for kids going to school or some crap like that. It was for farmers. Yeah, I mean, we're good though, right? Farmers and saving energy, I think. Wouldn't it be better to save more energy in the summer? Because it gets hotter, right? Everyone's got their AC going. I don't know. MD Klein still, what did you say? I don't even know what that means. Daylight saving time was believed to save energy back when we used more energy for lighting and heating. But now that we use more energy for cooling, daylight saving times costs us more energy. See, that's what I'm saying, right? Get rid of it. Oh, speaking of which, no. When it comes to energy, apparently, you know, everyone's freaking out about everybody's energy bills going to go up because, you know, all these companies are going to be using a ton of energy for AI crap. Well, apparently there was some kind of agreement and the government that basically it's not going to, I say it is cautiously optimistic with a little bit of knowledge in the back of my head saying it's a complete lie, but trying to be optimistic. An agreement was made that all these companies that have to suck up all these energies is not going to affect consumer bills because essentially they feel the powers that be feel that the American people should not be footing the bill for some large corporations who want to make JPEGs of jiggly anime characters. This is in theory. I don't know if it's going to happen. I know I'm going to get an electric bill one day and it's going to be like $7,000 and they're going to be like, why? And there's going to be some weird government fee and it's going to be like the blah, blah, blah production, blah, blah, blah fee. They always do that. If you ever look at your energy bill, there's always these weird little fees there, you know? It's like the, what the hell is the fee that we had? It was some kind of thing, and basically when we looked it up, it basically it pays for power for people who can't afford power. And I'm like, why am I doing that? Because I can barely afford what I'm using now, man. I got computers I got to use and stuff like that. And I'm like, what are you doing? When do I get that? God. Jiggly fee, right? If you was all the data showing and causes health problems and accidents. Yeah. You had a daylight savings time. It's like people get less sleep, they're less drowsy, they're running around, they're rushing. You know, it's ridiculous. Probably save more energy, but not changing the clocks, increasing the risk of car accidents, heart attacks, because it's going to just shift the days else. Yeah. Daylight savings time's stupid. We can all agree on that. I would have thought wind and solar power would save us in energy. Apparently, wind is essentially terrible. Solar's supposed to be good. But wind doesn't seem to be paying off. But I don't know, solar, I mean, I don't know. I haven't crunched the numbers, but the problem is solar panels are expensive to install, assuming you even have a house or land to put it on, you know? So, USA stayed on daylight savings time year-round during World War II. Ooh, Britain stayed 2 hours ahead until war was over. Ah, we could have done that. Come on, man. Most of the accidents are due to deer collisions. Oh, yeah, that's right. The deers they do stuff at a particular time. You get out there early, you're messing up their workflow, you know? You're messing up the deer commute. God. State mandated biannual jet lag. Yeah. Technology Connection uploaded the video recently that explains the ins and outs of solar and wind power. Oh, there you go. I know, is wind good? Because I hear things. I don't know if wind is good. What if raccoons climb onto solar panels and mess it up? Wind is good? All right. I don't know. If here's the other thing. If we're supplementing all this energy with solar and wind, why is everybody's electric bill so high? Where are the benefits? Everybody wants to use solar and renewable energies. I have yet to have a bill lower than the previous month. Liquid fluoride thorium reactor. People in the reactors. I think all big corporations own all the reactors now. None of it goes to the people. It all goes to AI. What is the thing? I was like, between everyone getting solar and everyone doing wind and stuff, where are these huge discounts and savings for your average user? There are none. It's just like, I feel like the companies are getting more energy and then they're just still keeping the rates the same and sending it out to everybody. So it doesn't get really cold. What? Down heat? I don't turn on heat on. It would depend on establishing nuclear industry's business model. Yeah, but people got to have that kind of money, man. What is good as long as you paint one blade black instead of white. Fewer bird deaths. What, are birds just running into those things? Oh, God. That's weird. I didn't even know that was a thing. I figured birds would avoid that. Watch out for that fan. Okay. Yeah. They just go right into it, huh? Birds run into everything. It's kind of weird, right? No, I've seen them just fly into windows. Windows I get. You got a really clean window, then it's just like, poof, they thought they could go through it. Yeah. Number of birds killed by wind turbines is a lot less than number of birds killed by flying into windows. Oh, okay, there you go. 81. Grumble 1. Nice. Liquid fluoride thorium reactor. Yeah, how does that work? I don't even know how that works. Supposedly, they're making, batteries that will use salt water and actually kind of make it drinkable, but also store more energy. I don't know what the hell science is happening with that, but I saw an article. I was like, oh, that's interesting. I don't know. Who knows? Could be a lie. What? Dude, the world is filled with, weird things that may or may not work. Yeah. Waste heat can be used to desalinate seawater. Oh, that the ones we were talking about, the desalinate. Desalinate, those were the ones? Yeah, because we saw something on that. That sounds promising. I was like, dude, you could desalinate seawater there, with a battery. There you go. That's some nice runoff that wouldn't kill you, hopefully. Yeah, that's been promised for like 20 years. Yeah, I know. Everything's slow moving, right? It's weird how getting new... Here's the thing. new infrastructure for energies and technologies for the people seems to be very slow. But, you know, when Microsoft needs a nuclear reactor for their AI program, that seems to get done real quick, right? I don't know, man. I figure the people kind of important. Subcategory of molten salt reactor. The big advantage of them is you don't need to pressurize them. The safety system of a molten salt reactor are powered by the force of gravity. Oh, there we go. That doesn't require any power. Nice. It's just there. Windmill kills about 500,000 birds a year. Cats kill about 2 billion birds a year. Wow, cats are messing things up. Holy crap. 2 billion? What? Is nobody supervising their cats? Holy crap. That's a lot of cat murder. Yeah. We talking about microslop? Oh, yeah, dude. Microsoft banned the term microslop in their, I think their Discord or something like that. It's offending them. I'm like, well, don't create slop, bro. I don't know. I do feel the term slop is thrown around a lot to the point of being a benign term that is just irrelevant to me. You know, something is either good or it's not. You know? Nobody know if that's accurate. Not accurate. What's not accurate? Oh, here we go. The cats and birds are friends videos. Yeah, I don't see a lot of those. I haven't looked them up. I've heard it as AI sludge instead of slop. There you go. It's complete. This is somebody who knows the source. There you go. Biological evolved to hunt birds. Yeah. And mortified against the name, the more it'll be used. Yeah. Oh, cats don't kill that many birds? Yeah, I feel like 2 billion birds is a lot. Huh? What if Microsoft had bought Discord? Microsoft would have been banned platform-wide. Maybe. I don't know. We should find out. Because now's the time to see what freaking days it is. Woo. All right, what days we got? All right, we got International Women's Day and Mother's Day on the same day. That's a lot of presents. That's a lot of presents you got to get. Ladies, today's your day. Also Mother's Day. Thanks, moms. In multiple countries. Oh, Revolution Day. But not in the States, though, right? Isn't it? When's Mother's Day in the States? That's not till like the 15th or something, right? Revolution Day in Syria. Nari Dibas. I don't know what that is, but it's a day. I don't know. When's Mother's Day in the state? National Peanut Cluster Day. Yo, cluster of peanuts. Oh, it's in May, not in March. Oh, that's right. It's March. Ah, okay. Most what? Bombs are sold on March 8th. Bombs? I don't know if that's going to be listed here. We'll find out. National Peanut Cluster Day. All right, National Proofreading Day. Yeah, AI, proofread your own work. I've seen some of your fan fictions. It sucks. No More Week. What? What does that even no more week mean?
You might have candy, but I have a candy-themed train set, Peppermint Railroad Pennsylvania Railroad train set from Lionel, and yes, you can get peppermint smoke oil for it. Same basic principle as a fog machine if you're wondering. And what up, it's my friend's son's birthday today. His
Ruben. Awesome 6-year-old today. Happy birthday, Ruben! I'm assuming named after the sandwich. And do candy trains melt? That's what I'd like to know. Don't lick the seats. I don't know what no more week means. Thank you. International Women's Week. Ah, there you go. It's Be Nasty Day. All right. I can be just absolutely obnoxious today. According to this. You know what? I'm gonna do opposite day today. I'm gonna be nice. So there you go. I'm on the counterculture. Check your batteries day. I don't run on batteries. Beep. All right. So what is this? What's No More Week? No More Week takes place on March 8th and is aimed at raising awareness about domestic. What do you mean? What do you mean? No more week. I thought it was like it was rallying against working a whole week and getting universal income or something. This is sad now. It's all about abuse. No more week. Who's putting up with that? Dude, somebody slaps you around, you leave. Those are your days. I'm going with peanut cluster day because that's the most joyous thing on here. I could be obnoxious any day. This is that weird crap. That's our stuff. Boop. Project Helix. All right. Speaking of microslap, bro. No, I didn't run out of coffee. I didn't run out of coffee yet. Project Helix might be Microsoft's last attempt to make their hardware business work. Analysts suggest. There you go. There is nobody in this industry who believes there will be another Xbox if this next machine fails. It's going to fail. Microsoft has been walking on thin ice for a long time now. It has. Came in with bingo. Nice. So they're working on another console. It's supposed to be Shadow Angel 1. Kind of a hybrid. So it's going to be like an Xbox/PC. Just call it a PC. It's basically a PC. Why are you ruining birthday? I'm not ruining your birthday. Microsoft is. Yeah, so this is, I don't know. I'm already, like, the next quote-unquote console I buy will probably be a Steam machine. I'm good with Xbox. They burned way too many bridges with me between raising the price of everything. They rose the, oh God. We've gone through a long list. They've just been screwing up constantly, and I'm good here. Okay? Boop. Nintendo sues U.S. government over illegally collected tariffs. A big surprise, Nintendo suing somebody. I never thought they would do that. That delayed Switch 2 pre-orders, demands refunds, quote-unquote, with interest. Nintendo alleges it has already suffered injury. So Nintendo suffered great injury because of tariffs that were in place. Nintendo, one, you're not going to give those tariff monies back to your consumers. You're not going to. You just want to keep the money yourself. Two, suffered injury? Come on. Let's be realistic here. Let's be realistic. You're going to have to wait. Hold on. Now I gotta wait for it to go. And three, Nintendo. You know who really suffered? The consumers that had to pay the higher price on everything. So you suing the United States government, also good luck with that, for whatever money you think you need. Unless you're giving that back to the consumers, yeah, shut the hell up. Like, absolutely. Because the consumers will be getting screwed. All right? Damn it. Ugh. Anyway, card battle. Shaded Gun, you got a roll equal to or greater than 15. We were just talking about cats. Nine. Oh. Yeah. Kitty got claws. Kitty got claws. Oh. All right. Well, Nintendo's doing their Nintendo thing, so we'll see how that works. Boop. This one. Again. Britney Spears arrested in California for DUI. Yeah. 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 You know what's weird? Okay, because here's the thing. Right? One, apparently they fired their sobriety coach. I think it was like 2 weeks prior to this, allegedly. I don't know if that's true. But remember when everyone was going on with the Free Britney thing? And everyone's like, man, this conservative ship is real bad. They can't be doing that. She's basically like, trapped in this thing. Free Britney. This is what you get. Okay? Because aside from playing and dancing with knives, flailing around and getting DUIs, it is not looking too good. Because, maybe, and hear me out, instead of vilifying the father and everybody else around her, maybe the conservative ship was a good thing. I'm just throwing it out there. Could be. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. I don't care enough about any of this crap to even give a crap. So, yeah. So, here's the thing. I'm kind of tired of people who have everything in the world constantly screwing up. You know? It's like, I don't understand it. You have everything. Just chill. Just chill. That's all you got to do. Chill. You got enough money. You know? You got your fame. You got all that stuff. You can live off your music. It's all right. Sit down. Take a vacation. You know, get yourself a coffee. Her father was way too controlling, was taking advantage of her, but she definitely ended up with too much freedom. This woman needs help. Yeah, and I'm not the person to do that. Court of laws. Let's go. Boop. Teachers. Nah, Steve usually complains about that. Yo, some of these things are, if you ever go on to teachers Reddit, oh my God. It is the most disappointing thing you'll hear. Microsoft patent system for AI helpers to finish games for you. For those who missed that when Steve talked about it, the short of it is robots. Robots are going to be playing games for you, so you don't got to do it. Which, I mean, I feel like people are going to overinflate their gamer score, you know? Dude, why would I need that? If there's a game I can't play and I can't finish, you know what? Fine. Somebody else did it on YouTube. I'll just watch the cutscenes later. Come on. Come on. I don't want your robots. I don't need it. This is where gaming is headed. What? It's like we're not even going to be playing games ourselves. You know what? This game is too hard. Just have ChatGPT play it for me. God. All right, what is this? Oh, look, everyone's shrimping here. Look at this. Social media addiction suit gets boost from litigation funder. A big surprise. Yeah, so apparently, you know, social media is addicting. And, you know, instead of, you know, stepping in and controlling what your kids see and do with their phones, or maybe not giving them their phones, you know, sue everybody. That's what they do. Say, look, Meta and YouTube denied wrongdoing and say they have rolled out tools and resources to support parents with teens and their plaintiffs' mental health conditions. Well, the interesting thing about that is, would they be having to roll out tools if nothing was happening wrong? But I don't know, because I'm not a lawyer. Let's see. Mental health conditions, let's see. Funders' willingness to invest. Okay. The plaintiff's 20-year-old woman identified as KGM. Yo, the K better not stand for Karen. I'm just telling you right now. Alleges her addiction to social media caused anxiety, depression, and body dysmorphia. The firm, shut up. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, my dude. This image right here could give somebody body dysmorphia here. Look at that. Look, they're all average weight. Imagine being, wow, I feel so fat now. Plus, look, they also have better phones than me. However, I find it weird that they're using wired headsets, but, you know, that's kind of a trend now. I approve of the gaming bot. Yeah, I mean, the bot's good for people with disabilities, but at a certain point, I'm just like, yeah. At that point, I'll just watch somebody on Twitch play it. I think generally most people won't like it until it's actually adopted by everybody, and then people will just turn on their console and be like, hey, fill in a blank, play you know, Resident Evil 9 for me. It'll happen. And then they'll just watch it like a movie. At that point, what is the point? Yeah, so let's see. The firm, according to its website, is representing more than 12,000 parties in the case, which could snowball into billions of dollars worth of liability for tech companies, what has been called a potential big tobacco moment. Oh, my God. I am so sick of everybody not being able to just, like... Because then, you know what? If it's not social media, it's going to be video games. Yeah. Well, they're already doing video games with loot boxes. To make it a very addictive model. Dude, just say no. What the hell's wrong with everybody? Does nobody have any willpower, or are they thinking, and can they not see what's happening? Dude, I totally know when I go on social media and my feed is filled with stuff that I'm actually interested in, which is shocking sometimes. I'm just like, wow, this is cool. All right, I see where we're going here. No, I don't got time for this. I can't sit there for like 12 hours just scrolling through stuff, you know? And the concept of body dysmorphia, here's the thing, that's been happening forever. Remember back in the day, pre-internet, and everyone's like, man, these supermodels are making us all feel bad because they look so good. I'm like, yeah, well, you know what? these are genetics you're dealing with. So, you know, live your life. Yeah. I don't know. What's happening here? Oh, hey, remember we're talking about the person. Hey, for those who missed it, this person tried to control their Roomba, right? It was a Roomba type thing with their controller, right? And they set up the system so they could do it with their controller and have fun with it. But it turns out they figured out, accidentally, that they now had access through setting up their own little system to 7,000 other little Roomba-looking things across the globe. But since they exposed this leak, an issue, look, they exposed the vulnerability, and they're getting $30,000, like as a reward for finding the bug. That's cool. I'm glad they're being rewarded for that. You know, engineer receives $30,000 for exposing a vulnerability affecting 7,000 robot vacuum cleaners. Tinkerer just wanted to drive his robot vacuum with a PS5 controller. There you go. That's good. So congratulations, person who figured that out and got a little bit of money that the government will probably take from you and, you know, that kind of thing. He exposed them for having cameras and microphones he gained access to. Yikes. Here we go. Like, I can't even read the Reddit comments because it's going to devolve into conspiracy in about 2 seconds. All right, what else we got? I didn't even go through these, I don't think. Did I? No, I didn't. This guy. Yo. I didn't even know this. Look. Ralph Teeter, a blind man, built cruise control in 1948 because his driver kept slowing down and speeding up while talking, making the ride uncomfortable. A blind guy said, you know what? You are the worst freaking driver. I can't see it, but I can feel it. And I'm going to fix that. Beautiful. That is amazing. See? That's tremendous. Dude, we're making cruise control because you don't know how to stop the car. That's amazing. Good. See, some people go above and beyond their abilities to say, you know what? Awesome. All right, what else we got here? Look, here's the thing. There's going to be a moral here. Hitchbot was a hitchhiking robot that relied on the kindness of strangers to travel the world. It successfully hitchhiked across Canada, Germany, and the Netherlands. But while attempting to hitchhike across the United States, it was found with its heads and arms ripped off in Philadelphia. Yes, the city of brotherly love said, you know what? We're going to decapitate you. Okay, lesson to everybody in every other part of the world. The United States is not known for their kind-hearted behaviors and will literally pick you up on the side of the road and leave you in a ditch. Okay? I don't even know who would do this. I mean, it's a bucket with little arms and stuff, but I'm surprised this didn't, become an episode of Sunny, the gang kills Hitchbot. Yeah. Why? He even got close to New York, right? New York is a little bit tamer than you'd expect it to be at this point. Well, maybe not now, but yeah, there's no way somebody hitchhiking survives going from one part of the country in the United States to another. Nope. I want to know how it made it from Germany over to Canada and then over here. I wonder how many states it actually got through. It's probably like 2 states, and they're like, yeah, kill it. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, Americans protesting automation while asking ChatGPT how to protest automation. Look at this. Hey, otakus. This happens not only to humans. Look. Grape-kun. Look. A Humboldt penguin in Japan was rejected by his mate, Midori, and the rest of the colony, after which he formed a deep bond with a cardboard cutout of an anime character who stayed by his side until death. This is sad, but it actually reflects some human beings. A cardboard cutout. Wonder if they captured their demise, you know? Just like human. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's going to be those people that are just like, yeah, dude, I'm going to die next to my anime body pillow. Yeah. I know, man. Dude, even no, man, dude. Even there's outcasts within the penguin community. So if you're a human, you're in good company. Yeah.
61 moons with Pum'Kin Guy. Take this sweet Bezos monies.
Thank you. I appreciate taking the Bezos bucks. 61 months. Thank you. Artificial Program 79. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm just fine being single. Shrug. No, I get that totally. But this guy was lonely, and he's like, yo, bro. Then the anime waifu came in and at least kept them company. Yeah. No, it happens in the animal kingdom. It's weird that they're kind of just like gravitate towards anime girls, right? Yo, look at this. Ancient giants are real. Ancient giants in the Bible. And strange, what? Afghanistan encounters. Look, these skeletal figures represent just a few giant human remains unearthed and documented in historical records, along with the historical accounts of Goliath, who had 3 brothers as big as he. What? OG King? They literally call him OG King of Bashan, whose bed was 13.5 feet long, and Maximus Thrax. What? The Caesar of Rome. Look at these people. What's up? What's
trying to tell you
yeah?
in chat, but I guess
Yeah, I'm reading here. What's the problem?
your vocals are a little scratchy.
All right, they're scratchy. That means something happened. You got to let me know this.
I'm trying to let you know, but people are like, "Oh, he's talking." I'm like, "Yes, I know," and it's scratchy. I thought it was my headphones, but I took out my headphones,
All right.
and I don't know.
Hold
it
on.
must be me, but
Wait.
I tried it on the phone, and it sounds scratchy.
All right, let's see. Is that better?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I'm not listening.
Does that sound better, chat?
1 hype ticket, Plaza. Glad to
Thank
pop in
you.
before my beach trip. Much love, Pumpkin Dude.
Thank you. Does it sound better? Well, you're going to have to go check.
Well, I don't know.
Remember. Now I got to talk. Talking about giants here, man. What's up?
You sound okay and hi, Dawn.
Thank you, Red Misery. They said hi. I know we got to do sound issues. What is it with the sound stuff? I think because I changed that one filter for the voice, it messed up everything else. Sounds the same. Maybe my voice is naturally scratchy.
Ticket bits for another hype train.
Like how it normally sounds. It sounded a little.
Does it sound normal now?
I can't tell. I'm not good with sound.
Oh, great. That's super helpful. Thanks.
And the other thing was, are you implying that you're against the bot that helps you play a game?
What? If I'm not implying, because if I'm going to play a game, I'm going to play the game. If I can't play the game, I don't play the game. Everyone else can play with it if they want to. I'm not going to. I don't care.
Oh, no, but yes, people have a choice, a decision whether they're going to use
Yeah.
it or not.
And
But
most
you
people
just-
won't because they're going to be very anti-whatever.
Wonderful, but people are out there saying like the whole point of a game is to get good and play the game and to be challenged. And I counter that games are not that way anymore. Games are like movies and entertainment. They're not just made for challenge. They're made to experience things.
But
So some people who have disabilities might encounter issues going through a certain portion of the game because of difficulties. And you can't just go and get good because you have a disability. So having something there that can help you a little bit is fine. You have a choice. You use it or you don't use it.
yeah.
But people on the internet screaming about it, saying it's dumb and stupid and just get
Well,
good.
they're
is
not going to
really
use it.
pissing me off.
They're not going to use it. That's the thing. They won't use it. People who need to use it.
They're saying it shouldn't exist.
Oh no, it should exist, but I
What up?
generally don't care
What
either way.
missed? Why is Dawn pissed?
Why is Dawn pissed? Why you pissed?
Because the internet has this, it has to be either black or white situation. It should not exist. We don't need this stupid bot why do you need a bot to play a game for you? What's the point? Don't play the game then. Just get good. And it makes me so angry.
I don't know. Don't worry about it. If it's something you want to use it. Everyone else can go to hell. Who cares? That's literally how I look at the world. It doesn't
When I
matter.
heard you talking about it, you were spouting the same baloney that people on the internet. are
Yeah, but
spouting, and
no,
that's
whoa,
why
whoa, whoa, hold on,
I'm
hold on. You missed a key part. I don't care. That's the key point. I don't care if people use it. I don't care if people hate it. It will exist, and those who use it will use it. That's the problem with being on the line. I'm not black and white. I generally don't care.
Session to her streams.
There you go. Wow. What? No, but I'm like literally, I don't care. You know, you're the one who is just like, not everything is black and white, but literally, you're on the other part where you're like, it's important. It doesn't matter.
No, you can be there and you use it or you don't use it. Same
Yeah.
as everyone was making fun of the feature to turn off spiders in a game. This is ridiculous. This makes no sense. It's dumb. And I'm like, no, then you don't turn off the spiders. But does it hurt you? Does it
No,
hurt
if it's an option you can turn off, it doesn't matter. However,
but everybody was
However, no, I found it absolutely hilarious and complained about it that they had a feature to turn off gore in the
Internet is
remake
poopy sometimes.
of Dead
But
Space.
sometimes there are cats.
I'll let that cycle
makes
through.
It better. Internet is poopy sometimes.
Most of the
But
time.
then sometimes there's puppies, and that makes it better. Throw a
Go.
puppy at it.
Having a feature to turn off horror in a horror game is utterly stupid. For those that need it, go ahead. But, you know, people can have their opinions.
Some people have a spider thing. I guess there's
That's a thing.
people out there that have a blood thing.
I literally sleep with spiders. I don't care.
And that's wonderful.
Yeah.
But to
That's what I'm saying.
upset because it's a feature that
But that's the thing. I'm not upset.
No, I'm saying other people.
Oh, well, other people can be upset because they got nothing else going on in their life. That, like, literally, it's like, I don't know why. Usually my take is whatever.
But just hearing you from the other room, it sounded like you were like, "Oh, have the bot play the game for you," and you.
Well, yeah, but at a certain.
Else on the internet who's complaining about.
It's the same people that gave
So I
bad
needed to
reviews
defend
for Wreck because it's too scary.
Well, yeah, there's that too. No, but it's like, who cares? That's the thing. That's the key point of this. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. Go.
Wazip John.
Hi, Hank. So whether my opinion is, yeah, people should use it or shouldn't use it, it shouldn't even matter. That's the whole point, is for everybody crapping on it, it doesn't matter. Because if somebody's going to use it, they're going to use it. That's all. That's how it should work.
The key points you were mentioning sounded like everybody.
Because that's the logical way of thing. If you're going to hand over a game to AI to basically play it for you.
No, that's not. No.
I'm taking it to. No.
You have a problem with a portion.
No, I'm literally.
Say, hey, I need some help with this.
Okay, here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. You're missing the comedic aspect of it is just somebody sitting on their couch saying, "Robot, play Resident Evil 9 for me," and they're just sitting back like it's a movie. That was the point I was making.
They go to YouTube
and that's what YouTube is for. They're gonna put robots are gonna put YouTubers out of work because the robots are gonna play everything for people. That's why you watch playthroughs.
Okay, so then someone who watches Twitch, oh, they're bad because they're watching someone else play the game. Get good, play the game yourself. Don't watch other people play it on Twitch. That's so stupid. Like,
I don't have time to play games.
No, but I'm saying this is the same thought pattern of people who are complaining about the bot thing on the internet.
But who cares?
I don't. I'm just saying that
You clearly
were saying
do.
the same points
Because
that
that's
they
what
were saying, and
that's
why I had to come in here.
That's a point.
And give the opposing viewpoint of defending its existence.
People
that it is necessary for some people.
No, I get that.
Who now have disabilities because
I understand that.
A large portion of gamers who started out as gamers playing those crazy hard Atari games are now older and have arthritis and carpal tunnel.
I get that.
All kinds of problems that
I get that.
A little bit of assistance.
I get that.
Getting old.
Okay. So what's your point?
Yes, but the 20 and 30-year-olds like, dude, just get good, man.
Okay.
Just get good.
Well, they'll realize it. Here's the thing about people who are younger who don't understand the breaking down of the body is they haven't had it happen yet. So they're going to criticize everyone who has a busted body because they're not there. That's what it is. Realizing that psychology, you don't worry about that because it's from an uninformed thing. Who cares? It literally doesn't matter. They're never going to use it and they're going to complain about it. Who cares?
Okay, I just needed to give, you were not giving the other point of view of it, and I felt the need to come in here and give the other side in favor of it. That's all. That's why I came in. And to tell you that your voice sounded scratchy. The
Scratchy.
Stuff.
That could just be my voice.
I don't know.
I know, I'll have to check the VOD.
Yeah.
I know,
just
but don't
wanted to
stress
bring
about
that
it.
to your attention if you knew if you had changed something just recently today because it sounded different. Usually you sound deeper. Today you sound scratchy.
Well, my voice is kind of scratchy.
Okay.
I know, we'll see.
All right.
I know, it could be messed up. Wah!
How dare you be in a wheelchair? Just get up and walk, dude. Everyone else does it, lol.
That's funny. No, they're like, you know, how dare you be in a wheelchair? Just get up and walk, dude. Oh, man. But, yeah, I know people are either going to use it or they won't. But, you know, everybody on the internet's going to complain about it because that's what they do. Bah! Boom. Giants. We were talking about giants. They're big. Oh, man. Dude, was this guy... Really? Look at the size of these people. Look at the size of these people. This is crazy. I don't know. I lost my train of thought on this. But people were big. So there's actual scientific evidence of people being huge. I don't know. It's fun. Found. Canceled Highlander game. There was a Highlander game that was canceled. But they found it. Highlander. I guess you could call it. Let's see. No, I didn't get to read this, but look, Highlander the game. Canceled action role-playing game based on a Highlander franchise. It was published by Square Enix.
All that rant for her to say your voice sounded raspy. Lol.
Yeah, pretty much. I know. I got to double check the VOD though. Let me check time here around probably like I don't know, hour 35 minutes. I got to see. I don't know. So many people watching VODs. Mess up my clips. Yeah, but dude, Square Enix made a freaking Highlander game for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. The game was announced in January 2008 by way of a trailer on Game Trailers. I don't even remember seeing that. Where was that trailer? Highlander the game was a third-person action game featuring previously unknown immortal Owen McLeod as the main character. Really, just sticking with the Clan McLeod, huh? Immortal can only be killed, blah, blah, blah. Okay. The game was to span roughly 18 missions in which Owen would encounter up to 77 unique characters. Some of these characters would have been immortal. So where is this? So it was canceled, but where is it? Where is this game that they found? It's canceled, but how much got done? I don't know. For those who care, look into that. Dude, Highlander. Canceled game. Boop. Just saying. I know. I kind of want to look into that, so I'll leave that tab open. All right. Boop. Look at this. Somebody made a cake. Look. Students at my school I work for are doing a Shrek the Musical for the spring musical. I volunteered to make them a cake. Dude, that's an awesome looking cake. How? How'd they do that? How do you do that with cake? Look at that. That's crazy. Show me a video of it getting cut open. That's what I want to see. Oh, if you put red filling in there, that would have been hilarious. Like, you cut off the ear and it starts oozing red jelly. And, that'd be that's what I would do. Get out of my swamp. I know, it's good when people do cake artistry. Boop. Also, I didn't know this was a thing. This is clever. Deviled brownies. Look at that. Dude, they're like deviled eggs. This is a good recipe for Easter. You make them look like deviled eggs. Look at that. That's clever. So for anybody who's into baking, brownie deviled eggs. That's clever. I wonder if I could eat as many of these as I could deviled eggs. Like if I eat two eggs, just 2 cooked eggs, a 2-egg omelet, I'm like, oh man, that was filling. But you put deviled eggs in front of me, I'm going to eat like 10 of them, like 10 full eggs. Easy. I don't know why. There's something about deviled eggs that's just ridiculous. So I wonder if I could eat 10 of these. That'd be kind of cool. All right, good idea. Put it in your Rolodex of I don't know, recipes. Yeah, deviled eggs are just good. Yeah, I know, but they're too good. Yeah. Oh, these clowns. Oh my God. NetEase. NetEase, you wankers. All right, look at this. NetEase pulls funding on Yakuza creators' new game, which needs $45 million to finish development. There was this game that the creator of Yakuza's were making. It's supposed to be like cool gang thing and stuff like that. Apparently needs a ton of money, and I don't even understand how a budget for a game even needs to be $45 million, let alone needs 45 million to finish. Finish? Yeah, so this game is DOA unless they find some other investors. Microsoft, who wants to get good in on gaming. Yeah, 45 million. This is absolutely ridiculous to me. In 2020, Yakuza franchise creator Toshiba Nagoshi founded Nagoshi Studios to work on spiritual successor of Gang of Dragons, starring famed South Korean American actor Ma Dong-seok, which I probably mispronounced. Best known for performance in Train to Busan and Marvel's Eternals. Hey, there you go. Yeah, so while there's plenty of buzz, studio struggling to find sponsors for Gang of the Dragon. How? Here's the thing. How everybody out there who has tons of money, how do you look at the person who made the Yakuza franchise and say, nah, we're not giving you the money. Okay, agreed, $45 million to finish development is a lot of money. I have no idea how much money they already put in there. The team has allegedly found no success thus far in finding a last leg of development. This is the last leg? $45 million leg? How much was it altogether? Holden talks in the Nagoshi Studio is far from the only team to have had the rug pulled out from underneath it, as NetEase has been making broad cuts to its gaming investment under the leadership of Chief Executive Officer William Ding. Yo, Ding! What the hell, man? You put money towards this. Whatever the hell else you canceled, let me know. Chinese publisher giants were closed. Bad Brain, FPC, T-, and Aoka Studio, while also separating from Worlds Untold, which was founded in 2027 by Mass Effect writer Mac Walters. Holy crap. Other developers impacted by these cuts, such as Grasshopper Manufacturer, which recently launched Romeo is a Dead Man. Oh, God. Just the Suda 51 people. Come on. We're able to continue without any funding, so there may be hope for Nagashi Studios yet, blah, blah, blah. So I can't believe... It's weird. Okay, I'll be the first one to say, bro, I'm super naive about budgets for games. But when I see $45 million, I'm thinking, a video game should be like $1 million. I'm saying AAA studio, you're turning out a game 5 million tops. I'm saying that's super epic. You're making the next Warcraft kind of thing. All right, $45 million, dude, that's absolutely insane. That is absolutely insane. There's no reason for that. There's no reason. No reason. There's no reason. And I know people are going to crap all over AI for existing, but holy crap, this is going to free up. Once that gets properly implemented, this is not going to cost $45 million to finish. It'll be like $80. There's going to be a big difference. Good. Go. Salaroo.
Holy pumpkin spice.
128 moods. Thank you, Salaroo. I appreciate. But games haven't had single-digit millions since the PS1 era. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why does a game cost hundreds of millions of dollars?
99 moons.
99 moons. Status, thank you. 99 moons. Thank you, thank you. It's a lot of moons. Thank you. Like, I like, how many people do you need to work on this crap? Because it's like, yo, indies are coming out with games that are probably well under $1 million, even with Kickstarters and stuff like that. And people are like, yeah, it's cool. Like, I don't know.
It looks like when Dane took over, he has been cutting fat in the company to streamline.
Yeah, but that's like why? Especially this. I wouldn't be cutting this. People are looking forward to it. It's a Chinese company. Wow, yeah, but what's this guy doing? Super Mario Galaxy movies AMC theaters popcorn bucket has been revealed. Oh, there's a popcorn bucket. What do we got? Oh, they got a Yoshi popcorn bucket. All right, it's a popcorn bucket. So I guess if you care, these things. Okay, here's the other thing. A lot of people have been scalping all the popcorn buckets, so don't expect to get one. But no, there will be one. AMC is overpriced. Everything's overpriced. Breathing air is overpriced at this point. Popcorn bucket, that's random. Well, a lot of places have been trying to like do unique popcorn buckets to get people in the theater. Like Dune had one. What was it? I think Star Wars had one. What the hell else was there? I don't know, a bunch of them. But there you go. That's the thing. Bup. All right, what else do I got here? What is this? Oh, God. PlayStation appears to be testing dynamic prices, and it's not the first time. Okay, remember surge pricing? You know, where it's like, you know, you go to McDonald's at a particular time, and it's like, oh, well, burger's going to be $8 right now because it's busy instead of like, you know, $7.20. That kind of thing. Yeah. Well, apparently they're doing this. However, so far this is just for sales, right? This is for sales. But look at this. Let's see. PSPprices.com, which monitors prices. Notable reported difference. Separating February sales. Okay, blah, blah, blah. For example, Helldivers 2 sale discount at 25%, but the price went down to 56% for some users. So it's kind of weird that it's like discount prices are randomly fluctuating for different users. More than 150 games across 2 platforms are part of the experiment. PS Prices report, including a whopping 68 regions. Price deviations have reportedly ranged from 5% to 17.6%. And numerous first-party games, including Marvel Spider-Man 2, God of War, Stellar Blade, and the aforementioned Helldivers 2, are part of the equation. Okay, here's the thing. This is cool for discounts, kinda. You know, like if I got a game in my cart for 6 months and they're like, yo, just 56%, just buy this, please. Cool. But I feel like this is going to be used for evil. You know, and prices are going to be like, oh, well, you know, it looks like you're on whatever, so we're going to charge you an extra $5 for this. Can we just get universal discounts and universal pricing for everything? And when there's a sale, there's a sale. Lyft and Uber does that? Yeah, it's obnoxious, right? Oh, it's rush hour. It's going to cost you more. Get out of here. You know what? I'll go get a coffee, and the money I saved on not doing that pays for my meal. This thing. All right, Steve mentioned it, but America McGee's Alice games are getting a spiritual sequel from the creator himself. All right, finally, this guy stopped the lamenting about their Alice games being locked up by EA and never to see the light again, right? Because the third game in that series basically got shelved. So they're like, you know what? Fine. Let's dust off. And they're going to start making a new game. All right. It revolves around plushies. So you got murderous plushies, I guess. I don't know what the game's about. What is this guy? Let's see. See, more than a few of these rabbits bear striking similarities to Alice Games characters. So basically, it's going to be loosely connected, supposedly. Loosely connected. What the hell's the name of this? Merricky is back in the plans for a new project inspired by bestseller Plushie Dreadful line. The game will ostensibly serve as a spiritual sequel to Alice Returns. The second game and the ultimately became just a, duology. Even though there was a third game pretty much all mapped out, but EA said no. McGee's history and get developed. Okay, whatever. I don't need the history of this crap. Games writer reveals Plushie Dreadfuls. Okay, what's the name of it? What's the name of it? Summer Perpetual Wellspring of Fictional... come on. All right. Okay, I'm not getting any names here. So, I don't know. I'll keep you posted. All right, but at least know that something's happening. All right? They always do weird, spooky crap, and hopefully it'll continue with that, and, you know, because we always need more spooky crap. Spooky! Sucks that EA sat on the property to the point where creators having to go on welfare to eat. Yep. Ridiculous! All right, Adam, you got a roll equal to or greater than? What? Uh-oh. 12. 12. Time battle. Ooh, you just made it. All right. There you go. Pick a number, any number. Nice. Bump, bump, bump. Ball. Number 2. Takes breaks for ears. Yeah, I should have done that, but I didn't. All right, what do I got? All right, I got a couple too. Cool. Nice. Yeah. I should take break for coffee. Let's do that. Boop. Well, water. I'll have water first. Now I'll have coffee. Drinking coffee. And they won. Nice. Cool. Boom. Back here. Back to the asylum. Boo-doo-doo. Spiritual sequel. Yeah, they got too much of their own ideas. I'm like, I wonder if American McGee would want to work on a Neurotically Yours game. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, my brain goes to places. Never mind. Despite new Xbox CEO teasing, Xbox Insider says exclusives are absolutely not happening. Hey, that's good. Okay, here's the thing. PlayStation is not really happy about putting stuff on PC right now because, quote unquote, there isn't a demand for it. And I'm like, you guys are out of your mind. Yeah, because nobody bought God of War on PC. Yeah, but apparently Microsoft is like, yo, all our first party crap. Yeah, that's not going to be exclusive. And I'm like, yay, thank you. So now you can play it anywhere, man. You want to play something on your PlayStation from the Microsoft ad? Okay, you want it on your PC? Beautiful. Maybe on the Switch if it runs, but who knows? We got to get past this whole exclusive crap because it's getting a little tedious. So at least Microsoft, that is one step in the right direction, but probably the only one. What is this? Hey, it's been 25 years and Conker's Bad Fur Day still feels like a video game miracle. Dude, Conker's Bad Fur Day. Apparently it's 25 years, bro. Look at this low poly count thing. Oh my God. Look, little pieces of grass are coming up through the floor. What is it? The money is like octangular. Look, but apparently this is in the, what is it, Rare Replay? Yeah, Rare Replay for Xbox. So they actually gave that out at some point. If you had like games with gold back in the day, they literally gave it out. So I didn't realize this was 25 years old, but holy crap, 25 years old. My dude. I have Conquest for Xbox. Nice. We're almost 25 years old too. Just saying. We didn't have a cool game though. We're working on it. Okay. Steam Machine will launch at some point in 2026. Valve confirmed. Really, bro? Really? We swear we're going to do it. I know there's RAM shortages and stuff, but we're going to get it out there. Okay. So they've reaffirmed, but I think it got pushed back a little bit. So, yeah. Apparently there was an update to the database that everyone has been eyeballing like crackheads because they're like, we got... And something got changed. So, yeah, it's still happening. I hope it comes out before Christmas. You know, summer would be nice for everyone who's just going to be like, yo, it's too hot to go outside. But I don't know. Fingers crossed it works and everything's great. I'll probably wait for reviews and then it'll all be sold out and I probably won't buy one anyway.
We'll most likely get it way before GTA 6.
Yeah, GTA 6 on PC is going to take forever. I cannot believe that game is coming out on console only first. That is insane to me. Look at these little guys. Look at the amiibos. Look, we are just $5 away from amiibos costing as much as a full-price game. Bro, these amiibos, look at these. Look at these guys. This whole thing is $54. What? The Amiibo King, blah, 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 and Tank Star, Kirby Air Riders thing. Yeah, it's got 2 in there, but dude, it's almost $60. $60 with tax? That's insane. What the hell? What the hell? I don't ever use VR glasses. I got invited to VR online showing at what 1956 War of the Worlds. Talking with the idea. No, VR glasses or a headset like an Oculus. Look, I just get the NFC cards. Yeah, at this point, I feel like everyone is just going to get those little cards and stuff. They haven't figured out a way. Like, I'm surprised Nintendo hasn't figured out a way to be like, you're using a card. We hate you. How much does it cost to make those plastic toys? Not $54. Yeah. Each one used to be like $12, you know? I don't understand. I don't know, Nintendo, you were worried about tariffs and stuff 5 minutes ago. You maybe want to drop the prices down on this? Good. Fields of Mistral Solid Romance Guide. Why did I have this open? I don't know. I don't play the game. Was it cool because it was pixelated? I don't know. RPG? I don't know. Unlock something. Somebody was playing this. Is it a spicy game? What's it called? The matter with those fields of Mistria. I don't even know what this is. All right, I'll keep it open. 19 best video games by Suda51. We were just talking about them. Suda51. Bro. Boop, 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 boop. 19 best video games. I didn't even know they made 19. Okay, for those who don't know, they made Lollipop Chainsaw. I think, Shadows of the Dam. The Hotel Barcelona thing. They do a lot of crazy, crazy games. Number 20. What? The 25th Ward. The Silver Case. I've never played this. 25th Ward Silver Case serves as a sequel to the original The Silver Case. This one set 7 years after the previous title in a new district called the 25th Ward. During the game, you follow a new collection of characters that attempt to solve a series of murders. All right, you're solving murders. I don't know. Is that all right? Yeah, they did No More Heroes, I think, too. Contact. They ain't never heard of this. RPG that was released for the Nintendo DS. All right. Follows the adventures of a young boy named Terry who intends to help an old professor get the spaceship working. Okay. Different Terry professor, blah, blah, blah. Separate copy, you find a controller. Terry, this is a compile. Okay, whatever. Romeo's Dead. Hey, that one just came out. I haven't played it, but it's supposed to be all right. Oh, dude, I didn't know they did that. Michigan, Report from Hell. Really? They couldn't use the 4:3 aspect ratio image? They literally stretched it out to make it look like garbage. Great. Good job. I've seen numerous people on Twitch play this, and it's like, it is the perfect B-movie, horror movie game. It is astounding how bad the voiceovers are and how janky everything is, but it's perfect for that reason. Well, not the director, and initially even uncredited due to his work on Killer 7. Michigan Report from Hell is one of the most eclectic games in Suda51's library. Made during a period in which Grasshopper was mainly surviving on contract work. This game was one of the studio's first and only steps into horror. And even where it misstepped, it was an intensely unique experience. There you go. That sums it up. If you've never seen anybody play this and you're into B movies, like B horror movies, there you go. Brian O. later. Thanks for being here. Definitely look into it. Flower, Sun, and Rain. Murder and Mystery in Paradise. Wow. Finally from Successor Style, The Silver Case. So another one of those murder mystery things. All right. Let It Die. I think I only played a little bit of this. Let It Die is a fascinating game, and one that in terms of its overall gameplay design, a drastic departure from anything the Suda51 has made before. Yet it has a great focus on action combat and is very tongue-in-cheek and surreal with its humor and visuals. That's usually what I like about their games. They're a little bizarre. But those things don't tend to hold their appeal in a roguelike free-to-play title. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I generally don't play a lot of free-to-plays just because I'm like, you know, I know there's going to be that inevitable freaking paywall. It has the sickest intro. Yeah, I think I remember that, though. Liberation Maiden. I will liberate you. What is this? I always like experiments with new technology. Is one of the reasons why No More Heroes was originally developed with the Wii's motion controls in mind. Once he saw Nintendo's 3DS, immediately wanted to explore a new dimension of gaming and began developing on Liberation Maiden. It's a shmup. The shoot 'em up features stunning animated cutscenes and great soundtrack, but it only takes a couple of hours to complete the campaign. You play as Shoko Azora, recently appointed president of New Japan. The user, go.
Hey Pumpkinhead, today seems to be a good day. Should I go DoorDash or stay home and continue my art?
It depends. What does your brain say? And then what does your wallet say? Do you need money for DoorDashing? Or should you be creative? Or can you do both? You know, you go to pick up the food while you're waiting. You doodle a little bit. You know, you get back in the car. You drive around. You drop off the food. You know, and then get back. You got a little bit of money, and then you keep being creative. It's all up to you. I do like shmups. I'll keep this open. I'll take a look at it. Black Knight Sword. Never heard of it. Black Knight Sword is a hidden gem that may not appeal to everyone. Suited for ones. It's difficulty. Oh, man, if only we had AI robots play parts that were really difficult for us. Let's see. Because difficult, it's Little Mercy. You got a Little Mercy here. See, this is something I'll watch somebody else play. I don't got time for that. Sign more X. Oh, God, one of these. Yeah, another shmup. Both 3D, 2D visuals. Travis Strikes Again. No More Heroes. There you go. Most people know that. Killer is Dead. Most people know that. No More Heroes 3. Most people know that. Shadows of the Damned. Let's go. This just got a remaster. Relatively recently. Fatal Frame. They did Fatal Frame? Get out of here. Really? Fatal Frame is a popular series, blah, 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 blah. Tsuda joined him as a co-director for this Wii exclusive, despite the trepidation about the horror genre. Huh. Yeah, I didn't know Tsuda had any hand in this. Said Mora was good? All right. Lollipop Chainsaw. That's probably what most people know them from. Lollipop Chainsaw also got a remaster recently. No More Heroes, Desperate Struggle, Killer 7, No More Heroes Again, and The Silver Case. Go!
I used my bike and I was going to stay home because of how cloudy it was, but it seems to be clearing up, but I never had time for my art because I need more money.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. I don't got time for side projects because I do other projects. It's crazy. I don't know. Finances are super important, so shows a creative outlet. It's a tough call. Thank you. The Silver Case was Suda51's debut as an independent developer for the first title developed by Grasshopper Manufacturer. Is a visual novel and adventure game set in contemporary Japan in a city called the 24th Districts. When a series of strange murders, blah, 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 polarizing personalities to solve the case. Okay. So that seems interesting. I think they remastered this and put it on Steam. I think. I know. I'm leaving this tab open. See what it do. All right. Dude, you know, I just keep adding stuff to my wish list and I never play it. It's just like, that's usually ends up what's happening. Xbox Next Console will come with a $900 price tag, analyst predicts. $900 for a console? That's not in our linguistic finances. I don't know. If you think $900, you're in line with the game industry's own prediction. If you think that's higher than that, yeah, okay, whatever. $900, I'm not shelling out $900. Basically $1,000 with tax for another Xbox. Sorry, I got my cutoff point. Good. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Microsoft bans the word microslop in Copilot's Discord server, which goes predictably poorly. Yeah. Come on, dude. Is a rule, the first rule of bully, right? Anybody who bullies anybody is if you say, this is bothering me, it's not like they're going to stop. They're just going to keep doing it. You know?
I have over 700 games on my wish list, Lolino.
All right. Yeah. That every time I watch a freaking, game announcement, some kind of, developer publisher showcase, I'm just sitting there. I'm just like, oh, add to wish list, add to wish list, add to wish list. Gets ridiculous. Let's play a game. Imagine that you're Microsoft. I know. You're probably already thinking about AI, and not just because you read this article's headline. Copilot is their end-all, be-all, their alleged magnum opus. Okay, whatever. Lots of people don't care for it, blah, blah, blah. PC Gamer reports Microsoft has been swift to ban the word microslop from usage in Copilot's Discord server under grounds that it's inappropriate. God. And Microsoft is a good name to be thrown around. Says big tech's desire to turn everything single on a daily basis is teaching lesson. Okay, whatever. Microslop did the trick for a bit until the service moderator snagged from folks' fingertips. Sloppy, blah, blah, blah. Oh, look, sloppy soft. That's even worse. That's usually what happens after. But let's see. So basically, this is everybody's complaining. At least Microsoft. Like, come on, guys. Here's the thing about companies. Why don't you have a sense of humor? Wendy's has a better sense of humor than Microsoft. Like, what the hell? Now, if you look at their Twitter thing, sometimes they're pretty funny. God, whatever. This thing. Hey, I'm pretty much anti-Pokemon at this point because they keep picking on Power World, but I'll acknowledge when a cool collectible comes out that's in the Pokeverse, all right? These things are cool, all right? Look. They take the old school card and they make a little figure out of it in that pose of the card. This is pretty cool. I'll give them that. That's cool. All right? That's cool. You know what you can... Hey, Nintendo, you know what you can do with the profits of this? You know what you can do with that? Maybe leave Power World alone. Okay, how about that? So this is kind of cool. Because, look, they got a bunch of them. Look, they got... what do we got? We got your Bulbasaur. You got this guy over there. You got, come on, no Psyduck? Really? These are the ones that they picked. This low poly count prick? Really? You didn't... All right, at least they got Gengar. Bro. Dude, I want my Psyduck and my fat Pikachu. Yeah. I don't know if there's a lot of them, but I don't even know what the hell this is. What is this? There's a special edition illustration, rare but choke, waiting to be found. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's all right. It's cool, but there's no Psyduck, so no Pikachu. Come on, right? Ridiculous. I want my Psyduck, man. Wholesome. Not today. What else we got here? Gaming. Let me go through the rest of these first. Yo, Initial D mouse. For people who like anime, look at that mouse. It's Initial D. Bro. The lights turn. Look, the lights go up. Isn't that cool? Finally, somebody does something good. There we go. That's pretty good. I thought that was kind of cool. I think the lights light up, right?
Hey Pumpkin, when I was doing DoorDash I found the Dragon Ball restaurant. It was awesome.
What? How? How you find that? That's crazy. Did you get something from there? Just saying. I know this is kind of cool. No, they should make more little anime fun mice periphery things like this. Because that's kind of cool. Look, Toyota AE86. There you go. Nice. I know that exists. I have no idea where the hell to get it, but it exists. Boop. PlayStation. Sony drops PlayStation games for PC due to weak demand. How? What's constitute as weak demand? One would think that was spreading their that's blah 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 blah. I'm trying to see if there's if they have sales figures here. Really? There's no, like, actual numbers here for that? I don't know. If you're bored, figure out how many copies of God of War that they sold that was so little that they feel like it's not worth it. Damn it. Oh, yeah. Here's my problem here. You know, hey, yo, Green Lanterns. All right? You got your Lantern series coming out. One, why is it brown? Why are their costumes brown? The costumes are brown. They're literally green. Did somebody who designed this, were they colorblind? They're brown.
Sorry, Pumpkin, but I took a brief moment to look inside, but no time to get any noodles because I had to deliver noodles.
Oh. I don't know. Maybe next time. Boy, try it out. Yeah, so the costume's brown. The trailer came out. There's no real superpowers in it. I have no idea what they're doing with Green Lanterns. I don't know if I care. Here's your lanterns. They just look like a bunch of people who are out of work. Well, this guy looks like he's out of work. This guy just looks like he came from like one of those super, I don't know, a feature maxing Instagram where they're like, okay, here's what we do. We're going to accentuate you and make you look this guy looks like he's a homeless man. Why? I mean, there's a big contrast here. Yeah, this guy just woke up, and this guy's just been putting himself together for about 4 hours. You didn't know about Brown Lanterns? No, because I don't read DC. I've read a handful of Batman and Harlequin comics. Other than Lanterns, I'm just like, meh. Why are there Brown Lanterns? Why are there Brown Lanterns? There are Brown Lanterns? Why? Is there a place to watch full streams? The VOD channel, which is basically just It Will Press VODs on YouTube. That's where all the VODs go. Technically, they're here right after the stream, but yeah. Doot. I know. I never was into Green Lantern. I know what it is. It's like they got a ring and they could do stuff, and I'm just like, eh. Oh, look, why you feel rejected when nothing is happening. How to stop catastrophizing if someone doesn't text you back. This is a problem. And this is kind of ironic because we just posted you didn't respond to my text song. No, you just made that up? Oh, okay. There's Brown Lanterns, bro. Really, where? I'm like, I don't remember seeing them. No, it's interesting because apparently there's a mental thing where you kind of fill in the blanks as to like when there's a gap between what's happening and what should be happening. You know, that's kind of ridiculous. Stretch, stretch it. Thank you. Where was it? No, this is AAA. Because our brain's evolutionary wiring, our neural network default is problem solving and threat anticipation. It's trying to keep you safe by predicting things before they happen. But here's the problem. It creates narratives even when nothing is happening. It assigns motives to other people based on your past relationship failures.
Peter Griffin would be the perfect Brown Lantern for his love of taking a big brown.
I can see that. Seth MacFarlane, get on that. Thank you. It replays your greatest hits of rejection. That's good. Everyone's brains do that. You know, like you don't think of like all the good stuff that happens. You always worry about the bad stuff, and your brain is wired that way. So here's what you do. I've given you newfound knowledge. Newfound knowledge.
The Green Lantern's role was made for a woman role. You feel powerful when you wear the ring, but if you lose control of your emotions, everything goes haywire crazy.
I guess. Burp. I know, I'm not up on my lantern lore. Lantern lore. The only lantern I have is one that needs like a D battery. It's from like the 80s. It's ridiculous. Thank you. All right, so you got new knowledge. Hey, if somebody's not texting you back and you're freaking out about it, that's just your brain doing weird crap. All right? You tell your brain no. No. All right? Now you know. There you go. Thank you, Shadab, for putting the VOD link in there. LO Press VODs. I know, we didn't think of anything else. It's literally just a VOD channel. What are we going to do? Boop. One 10-minute exercise can reduce depression even a month later. Okay, the short of this article, take about 10 minutes to learn about something. Literally. Basically, they say, keep your brain active and learn about things. Look, small steps to learn practical skills can lead to measurable improvements in depressive symptoms. All right? So, hey, you don't know how to cook something? You cook something. All right? There you go. You might make a mistake. It might get a little frustrating or something like that, but guess what? You're learning. And your brain won't look like this sad sack of got kicked out of a emo band from 2000 before My Chemical Romance got big, and now they're just sitting there, looking at them trending on something, and then a reunion tour. Well, I guess I'm not invited. Everything's sad. I'm just saying, micro-learning. There you go. So there you go. Of course, they're like, well, it doesn't replace a therapist or medication or, radically change your environment. However, our studies show that taking small steps to learn practical skills can lead to measurable improvements. So there you go. And it stays with you because you've gained new knowledge and you feel better about yourself. Maybe that's the whole thing, why everyone's freaking depressed, because nobody's learning anything and they're spending the majority of the time that they could be learning, like, doom scrolling. So if you just, skip the doom scrolling for 10 minutes and, I don't know, try to learn something like small that you actually have an interest in, maybe it'll help with being depressed. Yeah. I always have fun learning new things, and I'm depressed AF. I can imagine if I wasn't trying to learn new things. Yeah. So we're trying to learn 3D stuff, 3D software things, and we're working with Blender. We're trying to do some motion capture, and we're trying to work with this. And, we even got so bored, we're like, hey, let's see if we can get AI to run on our computer and do sort of weird crap. And we did. It's fun. You learn. Learning is fun. Yeah. And it has its knowledge that you bring with you throughout your life. Boop. This thing. Okay, here's the thing. We're jumping over to animation now, right? Common side effects. I didn't even know this was a series. Okay? This is a series. I don't even know what it's about. I'm never going to watch it. Okay? Keep this in mind. Okay? Common side effects, season 2. It's coming out soon, apparently. Also this, Grimsburg, season 3. I didn't even know this was a thing. I didn't even know it existed. Nobody told me. I never got a memo. I didn't even care what it's about. Never watching it. All right? Teen Titans Go, season 10. I didn't even know this was still around. Nobody told me. Didn't get a memo. Here's the thing. What is, and I'm not great at promoting, but what is it about all these cartoons coming out from Western studios and whatnot? Why does nobody, I don't know about any of these. None of them. There's no ads running anywhere. I don't see crap. I didn't even know these things exist. What the hell is wrong with the world? That it's I know more animes that are coming out than this stuff. Teen Titans season 10? What? I didn't even know. I thought it ended with season 5. I'm not even joking about that. I thought they did that movie and then that was it. What? What? This just doesn't make any sense to me. So it's I'm trying to figure out what all these companies are doing why are they not promoting this stuff? And if they are, where? Because I don't know nothing about it. Look, I know about Mr. Sleepy Man coming out in 2 days. It's a weird game. It's a bizarre little platformer, and I find it amusing. It's just so weird looking. And I'm all for weird looking. Look at this guy. He's got a big nose. He's got a booger hanging out of his nostril. And it's a weird platformer. It's got a cool theme. It's so bizarre. I'm still making that show. What the hell? Well, I'm I don't understand it. But it's bizarre because it's not like I don't keep up with news. Literally, you see how many tabs I have open. My dudes, generally, I don't hear crap about Western cartoons anywhere. The only time I hear something is when there's something controversial in it and it's trending on some social because they have some kind of, I don't know, questionable crap in it. But I don't hear anything about it. Don demoed Mr. Sleepy. Yeah, I saw it. Also, John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. All right, here's the thing. It's another game where you're shooting at zombies and stuff like that, but it is John Carpenter. It is John Carpenter, so there's something to be said for that. All right? You can have your spooky zombies and John Carpenter. This could be good, or it could just be middle of the road. We don't know. Teen Titans Go is a crappy spinoff where Beast Boy acts like a total... Really? Why'd they do that? So know that this is coming out. Boom. I don't know. I'm going to watch some people play it, see what it do. Boop. And Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake, which people apparently are complaining because there was something censored, I guess. No, apparently this is like the thing. What is it? I think it's Koei Tecmo or whatever. They've been kind of putting stuff out and censoring it. What was it that Code Vein 2 they did some censoring people were complaining about? Big Trouble in Little China ruled. Yes, it did. That was one of my favorite movies. It's cool. It's good. Jack Burton. Yeah, so I don't know what is being censored, but I feel like it's needs a 4K. Oh, there's a 4K. There should be a 4K. We'll check it up when we get to that B right here. Boop. Also, Ghost Master Resurrection. Yo, hold on a second. I know Don was yelling about something. Boop, boop, boop. Beloved Ghostmaster returns from beyond with a complete modern overhaul. A faithful remake, including cutting-edge visuals. I never played this. What is Ghostmaster? What is Ghostmaster? Do you just set up a haunted house and just try to, like, murder people? Like, what is it? Did anybody see this? All right, you got ghosts. What is it? What is it? Take control of mischievous army of specters, banshees, and ghouls to strike fear into the heart of the living in this eerie town of Gravenville.
Dawn was yelling again? It's probably your voice being raspy again, lol.
It's a possibility. You never know. What? I'm going to have to start... Thank you. That's pretty good. Solve puzzles, reveal dark secrets, and Maz. All right. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I'm kind of curious. It's a strategy puzzle, tower defense. It's a tower defense? Ooh, ghostly tower defense. I don't know. It seems something. Don't know anything about it, but I don't know if anyone's played the old one. Boop. Look at this. Me IRL. How did people keep up with TV before the internet? My young friend, we didn't need phones. If you missed an episode, there would be one person in every classroom the next morning reenacting the plot like a town crier. This is actually true. It's true. There was always that one person who's like, no, man. And then what happened was just like, and yeah, man, it was crazy. You know? And they'd be like, oh, no, there was this one really good line. They'll literally draw out a storyboard for you. Even, it was just crazy. Not everybody had a VCR back then either. Yeah. VCRs were expensive when they first came out. So you did have to rely on the classroom crier. You know? It was like, hear ye. Let us just recount the tale of what happened in Dragon Ball Z. You know? Kind of funny. He had to wait for the rerun. Yeah. Which would never happen, right? Yo, do they still make these? I'm all about trying different foods. What General Foods International Coffee? I remember old-timey, back in the day when I wasn't even allowed to drink coffee. That's kind of when I saw these weird little commercials for this. I have vague recollections of people sipping this by sunlit windows, pretending it was like taking them to another part of the world that was more relaxing than whatever the hell they lived. I've never tried these because I'm not a big fan of instant anything, but I would try these if they still make them. Those are the best to use on ice cream. You could put this on ice cream? Oh. Dude, I didn't even know that. Because I feel like this would be good to make ice cream with. So I don't know if they make them. This is that somebody look it up kind of thing. I can call that. Ask for help, look it up. Boom. Got it. Cause I literally, when I go to the coffee aisle, I get my like, oh good, it's on sale kind of coffee. And then I'll just, that'll be the thing. That's what I do. Hey, Lost Pixie won. Ice cream coffee. Definitely. I know, somebody let me know. Ew, orange. Does that say orange cappuccino? Oh my God, that's so gross. Dude, the last thing I wanted to, oh wow, dude, yeah, that's what I was missing out of my life. An orange cappuccino. Oh my God. Italian style? What Italian is doing this and why? Orange? Orange. Oh my God. Please tell me you don't drink folders. If it's on sale, I can drink it. But generally, it's never on sale. I'm usually like 8 o'clock, Seattle's Best, or what the hell's that other one? Was it Green Mountain? Or, no, New England Coffee, which is all right. Orange. Yeah, I got to look that up later. Boop. Food court, bro. Dude, somebody had a picture of a food court. This food court still exists. This was around Christmas. Holy crap. Dude, I haven't been to a food court in forever. I was like, oh, damn, dude, look at all that neon and crap. This was literally taken like last Christmas. They said they took this picture. And I'm like, dude, I haven't been to food court. Dude, who's there been at a food court? Do they have like really cool stuff there still? Dude, I haven't been to a mall in probably like 7 years. I'm not even joking about that. Dude, this is crazy. Dude, it's a food court. I don't know why I should be impressed by this, but it's like part of my brain forgot that food courts existed. And I'm like, holy crap, food court. Food court. Food court. I don't know. I generally would probably want to get something from every little food place that's there, but I don't know if they're all generic and stuff. Like you get the little McDonald's and all that other garbage. According to Searcher, General Foods International Coffee is discontinued. Come on! Shut up. Write an angry email for me and send it to them. Tell them to bring it back just so I can try it. Then I can discontinue it again. Oh, God. Okay, very rarely do I find music humor to be funny, but when it gets to this point, Mom, what's shoegaze? And they literally just posted a picture of My Bloody Valentine. Like, for those who know, they'll know, and they'll be like, ha, yeah, I see. But, dude, one, it's an obscure album. Two, what? God. I was impressed. Shoegaze is basically just very drony fuzz noise that usually has some decent structure to it. At least it did with My Bloody Valentine. If you've never heard this album, maybe give it a listen. But that's basically one of those things that when you hear it, you just kind of, hanging out, smoking cigarettes, staring at your shoes. Boop. Use Cobot to do it. High school MP3 player. Look at that. I don't know why I get excited by stupid old tech I'll probably never use again. Because navigating this thing was utter hell. But they were so cool. Don't ask me why. Shoegaze was mixed with black metal for a minute. No, I think that was a black metal band that was just like, you know what? Shoegaze is popular for 6 seconds. Let's just say that we're shoegaze too. You can't mix metal and shoegaze. Shoegaze is like, yeah, whatever, man. I'm just going to stare off into space. Look at my shoes. Boop. And look at this guy rewinding to the past. Look at this. Look at all the stickers on this. Look at that. Oh, he's got a Fiona Apple. I never got into Fiona Apple. But, dude, cassette player. Oh, my God. This is the one that had Mega Bass on it. Look at that. It had a little switch. It had the switch. You could say, you know what? I need Mega Bass. Click. And that's what they did. Yo, they got... Dude, Sony's are reliable, man. Look at that. Dude, all right, what else did I got here? I don't know who that is. Let's see. You got Alanis more or less. Suzanne Vega. Suzanne Vega! Hey, there you go. That's cool. What else is here? That's it? No, it's got a couple of things on a cassette player. All right. I thought there'd be more. A couple of doom metal bands, one shoegaze. Empty Flow, for example. Why? Doom metal. That just ends up being like drony to my ears. Though, shoegaze is kind of drony, so I see the comparison. And this thing, I didn't even know Dell made an MP3 player. Dell? They barely made decent computers back then. Look at that Dell. Digital jukebox. Do people even know what a jukebox is? Like, this is... Oh. I wonder what the capacity was on this. That's weird. Yeah, I got so used to the scroll wheel of the iPod that, like, all this stuff looked foreign to me. Like, when you get a different MP3 player, it's like, oh, we got this thing over here, and there's actual weird buttons, and it was kind of bizarre. HP had an MP3 player, too? Really? Yeah, I only, like, I remember SanDisk. SanDisk had an MP3 player. Who the hell else was there? You know, there was the Microsoft Zune, iPod, of course. Creative. I think Creative was the other one that I remember seeing a lot of. But I did not know about Dell. Juice box. Boop. All right. We already called something Sailor Moon happened. But, bro, dude, Sailor Moon TV series premiered on this day, yesterday. Look at that. 1992. One of the most influential animes of the 90s. Bro, yeah, we haven't gotten a modern game from them. March 7th. Bro. 30 years old. Bro. There you go. Sailor Moon. That's cool, dude. Being around that long, that's awesome. When are they going to make a modern game? I don't think they ever will. You know, we got like 5 different Dragon Ball Z games. We even got a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure kind of thing. And we're just like, yo, my dude, you want to get Sailor Moon maybe? Somebody made like a fan game, but that's like kind of feeling old now. Yeah. Boop. Simpler times. Thrift store finds? Let's find out. Refresh. Maybe I'll look at that later. This was hilarious. This is funny. You don't recall any Sailor Moon game? There was a lot of them. There was actually, there was a fighting game. There was like a side-scroller beat-em-up kind of game. God, there was a couple for the DS, I think. I think there was one for Game Boy. Yeah. They were huge back in the 90s in Japan. Yeah, there's a couple of, some of them got, they've been translated, but I think there was one on the Sega Genesis. This is funny. I like this. You'd be creatively disposing of bodies. Yeah, Dexter as of current year. Lol. See, that's a fun meme. Look at this. This was funny. I find this funny. Bugs Bunny, where kids used to learn about classical music and drag queens. Dude, how many times did Bugs Bunny dress up as a lady? What's up?
What I want is a Sailor Moon Power Rangers crossover.
Nah. We don't need that. No. It's going to be weird. That's going to be weird. Nah. You just get a good Sailor Moon. It's got its own little universe. We don't need no crossovers. We just need a game. We just need one game. Come on. Probably good Power Rangers. Didn't they just come out with a Power Rangers game? There you go. No, but I did find this funny. This is kind of funny. Also hits Mike. Damn it. I was doing so good. Boop. Got it. Checking my card. Boop. But yes, funny. And boop. This PC 98 style horror games, question mark, like Dead of the Brain. Lester Knight, thank you. You beat me. I'm trying. Quick time event. I've never played this game. Dead of the Brain. What the hell? It looks gory and weird and crazy. Look, use, go, say, look, it's talk. You could talk to some. Well, you're not talking to this guy. Be like, hey, man, do you mind if I put my thumbs in your eyeball? He's like, well, I wouldn't really appreciate it. You know, look, well, I can't do that. You got your fingers in my eyeball. Yeah, but this looks like an interesting game. And I opened up the tab because I actually wanted to see it. See what it do. A newer game, World of Horror. Yeah. This game really is fantastic. Been playing sporadically on Nintendo Switch. Yeah, there's that. I got to look into this, though. It's a Japanese 90s computer game, pre-Windows 95. So, probably not. Well, there's always emulators, but... what is this? Oh, God. I had nightmares when I saw this, all right? Does anybody else remember the anxiety of waiting for a CD to finish burning without an error? This flippin' thing. Holy crap. Nero gave me the most errors in trying to burn a CD. The most. This literally, and yo, not for nothing, blank media back then was not cheap, you know? Was not cheap. And I'm just like, yo, I just want to do this. I want to back up data, or if God forbid, I want to make a CD, you know, my own CD mix disc or whatever. And this thing was just, oh, sorry, error. You know, and it never closed the disc, because at the end of the disc, it would like kind of close it so it would be considered readable. It would always fail then. So I'd be sitting there, and it took a while. It'd be like 40 minutes to do this crap. And it's like, oh, sorry, we failed. Sorry. She's sorry. I'm like, oh, my God. And then you try again, and it's just like, oh, God. Well, dude, SD sticks were unfathomably expensive. I didn't even think they existed until well after this. But yeah, dude, CDs, God, I didn't want to remember this, and now I'm like, my brain hurts. I'm literally thrown back into my old computer, and it's just like, error. Let's close it. Close the window. Good. Discworld. Hey, Terry Pratchett's Discworld. There's a humble bundle for it, so if you want to catch up on your Pratchett, there you go. Look at all this. Look at all the books you're getting. Look at all the books. It's a humble bundle. Oh, my God. How much writing do they do? Holy crap. Are you kidding me? That's a lot of books, dude. All right, how much you got to pay for all this? That's probably more than I'll ever be able to read. $16 for 39 books. Dude, $16 for 39 books? Let's go. That's pretty good. People like Pratchett. They used to back then when they're too small to be useful. Ah, okay. Yeah, all right. And I haven't had to say this in a while, but just so you know, if you ever get something off a humble bundle, right? You go down here, right? This is usually like you click on whatever the hell you want to pay. Adjust donation. Always adjust donation. Go to custom. Okay? Because again, look, $1.25 would be going to charity. $1.25. Unless you adjust that. All right? Well, they're a writer. Well, no, it's Harper Collins. I don't know how much the writer's getting. So there you go. Let's you know, hopefully the artist will get stuff. So $11.03 to charity. I don't even know what charity it is. Read more about the charity. Oh, God, do I really? All right, what charity? A food charity, huh? What do we got here? Well, what's your charity do? Currently featured, the Malala Fund. When you pay, what do they do? Our focus. Great impact. What's the great impact? Humble for good. What's good? I'm not getting any information here. What is this? What? Talk to me. What do you do? Who's Malala? What are you doing? Oh, my God. I can't deal with pop-ups right now. Don't make me adjust my... I won't even let me X out. Okay, get out of here. All right, look. Office Killer. I've mentioned this movie before. A lot of people don't know this movie. All right? It's getting a 4K. I'm happy about that. I'm not happy about the price because I ain't paying that much. Yo, it's got Carol Kane. It's got Molly Ringwald, the one from freaking Breakfast Club. I don't know, a bunch of other people. Yo, Carol Kane. This one over here. Unhinged serial killer. It's dark. It's stupid deadpan humor. It's very morbid, but it's funny at the same time. If you have a sense of deadpan humor. I've been playing this freaking DVD that I've had for years. And I never got a high quality version of it. Okay, the DVD is kind of meh. All right, there you go. Yeah. I know. I'm happy about it. Leave the tab open. No, dude, come on. I'm not paying $54 for any movie. Get out of here. That's insane to me. But Carol Kane's usually good, and you expect them to play like a derpy, like comedic character, but they were straight up dark in this. And it's definitely worth a watch if you like bizarre horror, murder, very deadpan humor. That's more than what it made in the theaters. Exactly. What's happening here? Oh, Fugazi. Yo, 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 yo. A super important punk band from back in the day, all right? They recorded an album with Steve Albini. People don't know Steve Albini, but they were a producer, and they usually produce some good stuff. I think they work with, like, the Pixies and Nirvana, that kind of thing. Yo, 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 yo. So they did a recording back in the day. They recorded this whole thing, punk band, right? They recorded a whole thing with Steve Albini. It never got released, all right? It never got released for some godforsaken reason. The article's long and involved. Basically, they weren't terribly happy with it, blah, blah, blah. So they set up a charity, right? They set up a charity. Boom, they're releasing it. All right, there's a whole release for this, the Albini Sessions. Dude, by Fugazi. I know a lot of people will be like, I don't even know who this band is. Well, do some research. What can I tell you? Yo, it's a benefit for whatever, the Letters charity. I don't know. I think it was something that Steve Albini started or something before they died. So that's good. Dude, this used to be like bootleg numerous times from like, and they were really bad quality and whatnot. But boom, they got it. I'm excited about this. This is like one of those lost media things that, got officially put out as opposed to like, here's a crappy recording that we got from somebody's car cassette, in 1995. I don't know. I'm excited about it. Leave it open. All right, what do we got here? Is this a Dreamcast article? The 10 rarest Dreamcast and how much they're worth. 10 rarest Dreamcast games. Anybody here got a bunch of Dreamcast games back in the day? Just sitting in a bin? Tech Romancer is a rare Dreamcast fighting game. This looks cool. Look at this. Tech Romancer is a Capcom arcade fighter game that was later ported to Dreamcast. It's set in a distant future that, like all good distant futures, involves giant mech battles. Bro, mech battle fighter? That's kind of cool. I think we recorded a couple of Neuro's album too. Probably. How much is this? $94. Complete inbox and new copy is selling for even higher prices. All right. Hey, no. Keep this in the back of your brain, because if you're one of those people that got one of these Dreamcast games sitting around, all right. What the hell is this one? Skies of Arcadia is rare, even though it got a GameCube port. Yeah, but I mean it's rare for that, so it's already ported somewhere else. $300. New copies, $300. A loose copy, $100. Yo. They're not worthless. They can still be played. Plus, you can use emulators. You can use, what's this, RetroArch? Basically, if you have a CD drive, you can just pop that thing in there. It'll play it. Resident Evil. Really? Resident Evil 2? Dreamcast version is surprisingly rare. Why? Second installment of the Capcom's Resident Evil 4 franchise set months after the first. Who cares? Okay, Claire Research. Okay. The game improved on many aspects of its predecessor, remained one of the series' most popular entries until Resident Evil 4. However, Resident Evil 2 has become difficult to find at a reasonable price, especially in Dreamcast. According to the price charter, loose copies of Resident Evil 2 Dreamcast go for around $101, making them more sought after versions of the game. I don't know. Did they do anything different with it? It's just Resident Evil 2. You can get that pretty much anywhere. Oh, it was already old, so it didn't have a large print run. Oh, all right. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. That's good to know. Thank you. They need to remake Skies of Arcadia. You think they will? There's a possibility. There might be like a fan version that was remade. Ad starts. Get out of here. D2 is as strange as it is expensive. What the hell's D2? D2 is a survival horror game and the third entry in the D trilogy. I guess people like their Ds, huh? Series stars digital actress Laura Harris, who previously appeared in D Enemy Within. I don't know what the hell this is. Title is one of the weirdest Dreamcast games with its action-oriented mechanics blending surprisingly well with its horror atmosphere. However, Experience D2 comes at a steep cost due to its lackluster commercial performance, according to pricing, blah, blah, blah. $110. I've never heard of this. That's interesting. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Bro, there was just a fighting game that came out recently. You can get it on Steam. Wasn't it a remake of this? JoJo's Adventure with a Heritage of the Future is a Capcom fighting game based on the Stardust Crusaders or arc of the manga. Follows JoJo. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Game faithfully adapts the source material into a fun and unique fighting experience. However, finding a copy at a reasonable price, blah, 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 $113. Interesting. D2 is a hell of an obscure game. I know, I'm curious. Do you actually have pictures here? Oh, God. Whoa, look at that. Look at that weird crap. Yeah, this does look kind of dicey. Oof. Oh, my God. I know like a lot of indies are going back to this low poly count graphic stuff, but it's kind of rough to look at when you see what's available now. But I'd rather have a game that looks like garbage but is actually decent. What is this? Project Justice is one of the most expensive Capcom games. What? Project Justice, Capcom arcade fighter, quickly ported over to Dreamcast, a sequel to Rival Schools. Okay, I was like, yeah, isn't this like Rival Schools? Now, if it takes place a year later, versus the top assassins. Okay. Beyond a great story, especially for a fighting game, Poetic Justice stands out with its deep mechanics and roster fighters' unique styles. Okay. So that is $124. Go to hell. I don't got that kind of money. Wait, was this re-released somewhere? Because I feel like usually you see this. Oh, this is probably in Capcom Fighters or something, right? It's got to be. It's got to be. This game's what got me and my brother to JoJo in the early 2000s. Nice. Gigawing 2. Cost hundreds of dollars. Why? Really? Scrolling shooter developed by published Capcom. Okay. Really? Gigawing. All right. So it's a shmup. $352. What? For this? What is even in this that's so important? That's crazy.
Yes, it is. Project Justice is damn expensive, but I got one.
Hey, nice. There you go. They own one. Nice. I guess, did this ever make it into one of those Capcom fighting collections? Because that's probably the only place I'm going to be able to play it. I do like having original stuff, though, you know? What the hell is this? Oh, Gigawing. What? Sonic Adventure 2? Is a rare... Really? Sonic Adventures 2? How? Widely considered one of the best Sonic games released for any Sega consoles, Sonic Adventure 2 saw only moderate sales due to its late release. Oh, it's one of those. Become difficult to find, according to so I guess, was it like the other Resident Evil where they didn't make a lot of pressings? $151. Oof. What? New copy can reach $331. Oh, God. That's crazy. Huh. I didn't even think freaking Sonic would be on here because, you know, Sega would just be churning those out constantly. Really? Dreamcast shmups are highly sought after. Wow. You know, I got to keep an eye out in like thrift stores and stuff because every once in a while I do see like a Dreamcast game, but it's usually like some basketball game or something. Yeah. And I'm like, nobody's going to want a basketball game. I'll Bleed has a scary price tag. God, this kind of looks familiar. Didn't we pull this up for like wasn't there like a PlayStation 2 version of it? Survivor horror game developed by Crazy Games. Game learned a Blue Stinger for the team behind Blue Stinger. Okay. Dreamcast story follows Icaro Christie, a high school student traumatized by horror-themed amusement park experiments in her youth. Okay, great. Now she must return to the park to save her friends from the... Oh, God, I think I've seen somebody speedrun this. I felt like it was so bizarre and weird. Yeah, we did? Okay. Yeah, because it did look familiar. $162. Ugh. Wow. All right. I guess that was imported over to PC, huh? That's going to be an emulator thing, probably. Number 1, Cannon Spike is a Dreamcast game with tons of resale value. What the hell's Cannon Spike? Is this person on like a little Razor scooter? That looks like Red Riding Hood on a Razor scooter fighting bat things. Cat and Spike refers to both Cammy's signature attack from Street Fighter and one of the rarest games ever released for the Sega Dreamcast. The game... I can't read! You gotta wait. Hold on. Spock, you gotta roll equal to or greater than? 13. Card battle. 13. Just made it. All right, pick a number, any number. What number you want? What you want? What you want? Ah, random number. Random? Yeah, I like pressing the random button. Random. Call random. Let's see what happens. Boop. Calls random. New song played during the intro. Ooh, that's a good one because the intro's over and I didn't play anything. Nice. Cool. Thank you, thank you. Boom. There we go. The game plays like Capcom take on Super Smash Brothers. Really? Featuring characters from various Capcom franchises battling it out. The kind of figures like Mega Man make appearances, adding to the crossover appeal. Holy crap. I've never even heard of this. It's such a rare Dreamcast game that new copies of Cat and Spike can go for $732 on average. And prices can rise even higher when websites like eBay are thrown into the mix, blah, blah, blah. So, oh, we got no pictures of this one, huh? No pictures. Really? Oh, God. No, it's not like Smash Brothers. Eh. That's what they said. That's what I'm just reading the article. Don't shoot the messenger. You know? All right. Well, that's interesting because I kind of want to look this up and see. That graphic looks familiar too. Gotta look into it. Boop. What's happening here? Oh yeah, yo. This thing came out here. The Bride. It's basically a Frankenstein thing. Here's the thing. I didn't know about a lot of this. There was a trailer that came out. I didn't even watch this. Why does this all feel like the Jared Leto's Joker in Frankenstein form? It's an isometric action game? They said wrong? It's a fun game. Okay. Then why would they even make that comparison? That's bizarre. I'm getting Jared Leto Joker vibes out of this Frankenstein movie. I'm not quite sure I'm happy with that. Not kind of happy with this. I didn't watch it. I don't know if it's any good. But this is Frankenstein here. Why? What would you do? Can we just have a good Frankenstein movie? Some of the reviews are just like, it just doesn't feel great. Like a lot of the reviews are just like meh. So I don't know if it's good or not. I don't know. But I'm like, what is happening here? Could we just get like a real horror movie? Like a real legit horror movie. Like, Del Toro did Frankenstein. People were happy with that. And then it's like, oh, we're going to do The Bride. It's like, huh? Probably because it's a crossover game back when Smash Brothers was unique. Oh, maybe. Maybe they just made the comparison because, it's crossovers like Smash Brothers. It's like, just like saying Fortnite's Smash Brothers. Oh, Fortnite, it's like Smash Brothers because it's crossovers. Forza Horizon 6. Watch 9 minutes of exclusive game. No, I don't care. What's this? What do they have this open for? There you go. All right, this is the thing. All right, Marathon gives plagiarized artist her due by properly crediting her. All right, back in the day, right? Essentially, one of the artists that Bungie hired took the artwork from a particular person on the interwebs, artist Anti-Real, and then put it in their game, and then the artist found out about it, so they reached an agreement. That's good. They got a cool little, nod here. Look, they visual design consultant. All right, so they got a thing. Okay, that's kind of cool. Now, here's the thing. I didn't even look into the artwork or anything like that, but apparently, this article here. She did, however, point out that a third-party accessory company has seemingly lifted her designs for an Xbox controller. Hook can't catch a break. Here's the thing. I don't know what the agreement is. Now, when I'm over here and I'm looking at this, right? This is the controller. And then this is the artwork that apparently they lifted. Which, I could see. I got those little things over there. It looks like they just reversed the image here with that over there going boop, boop, boop. And it's that over here. Possibility. However, what I'm going to throw out there right now, I have seen this kind of gibberishy writing design in probably a dozen pre-marathon video games that have alien writing. This just looks like your generic alien writing that you see in every game that's ever been made since 1998. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, sometimes little squiggly lines all look the same to me. However, this looks like some crap you'd see on the Predator's wristwatch. You know when there's that countdown? Boop, 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 boop. That kind of thing. Yeah, that's pretty much where that's from. It's reminiscent of Galactic, Basic, and Star Wars. So now, here's the thing. And I'm just throwing out a speculative, scenario here. If I, as a casual viewer of the arts, recognize something like this as to being very similar from, just a random movie from 1987, Predator, I feel like this artwork is not generally so unique in scope that it needs to, I mean, if they literally directly lifted it, then yeah, that's like you literally are taking the design. That looks very samey. I would say that. But generally, I don't know if this quantifies as being so unique when my first impression is like, didn't I see this in 87? This person probably wasn't even born then. Reminiscent of Galactic Basic. Oh, I just read that. I remember this. The copy pasted the whole thing. Yeah, it kind of seems that way. So I would be like, yeah, that's something. I don't think generally the design, and I want to say the design elements are not necessarily unique. That's how I look at it. But how they're placed and everything, considering it looks like it's just been reversed here. And hey, somebody else on the legal spectrum will have to analyze that. I'm just making things up here. That looks very, very samey as far as placement goes. However, like I said, this just looks like sci-fi gibberish from mid-'80s, honestly. So I don't know exactly what was happening in the marathon stuff that, like, I would like to see the comparison of all the little things that they were like, oh yeah, this was taken, blah, blah, blah. I remember just being a bunch of little boxes and squiggle lines. Typographers are getting out the point scale, measuring all the angles. Yeah, right? It seems that way. Where it's like, hey. But yeah, I mean, I would recognize this here and just putting extra little squiggles in there ain't going to change that. But at least that's from my perspective. I'm trying to think. Like, okay, I don't know where that part's coming from in this graphic. No, see, that would be different. No, actually, maybe not. Maybe this part would be around here. I don't know. I feel like there's going to be some contesting here. Yeah. I said I would definitely something you got to look into. However, also look into whether this is terribly so unique that it needs to be its own thing. I don't know. But yeah, that's the cool thing about being an artist, man. People just rip you off and they're like, yeah, whatever, bro. Oh, God. But then, artists are the sum of their influence, so maybe they watched a lot of Predator and sci-fi when they were young. Oh, God. All right, so that's the thing. Slay the Spire 2 marked the gaming industry in less than 24 hours. Yo, it crashed Steam and smashed a record, bro. Dude, all right, here's the thing about indies. Indies, let's go. Slay the Spire 2. It had more concurrent players than Marathon. Bro. Dude, it's doing super good. Look, 400,000 concurrent players. Yes, it peaked at 430 players at around 9 a.m. 9 a.m.? You people don't have jobs? What the hell? What's up? Rix, hi, what's up? Since popped in, how are you? How are you? I'm all right. Surviving one day at a time. Talking about how Slay the Spire is basically outperforming every AAA game that's out there right now. Dude, this is hilarious to me. I love when indies do well. Man, that's awesome. Slay the Spire's 2 peak concurrent player count, blah, 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 over that. While Steam concurrent horse race is limited and myopic, myopic, look, they use the word myopic. A lot of people don't use the word myopic. That's interesting. They use the word myopic. Way to view the interest in games. It's clear that they're in the middle of roguelike assets. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Word stuff, blah, blah, blah. So basically, it's doing good. But it's an indie. So, accolades and awesomeness to them. Jobs. What are those mysterious things in jobs? Jobs land. Oh, speaking of which, what was it? There was Don was telling me about this AI thing that apparently went rogue and decided to give itself a job mining crypto. Yeah, it literally created a backdoor to actually access the internet and get itself a job. Weird, but there you go. Capcom Spotlight, all the big news from the Capcom new game showcase. I guess there was a showcase. Crapcom, what do we got here? Pragma. Yeah, I'm not buying Pragma until they fix this hair. This is bothering the hell out of me. Look, Colt, brush this. Please. Mega Man Duel Override. Duel. Why is this so... Everything is so bright and... All right, that looks more like... Mega Man-y. All right. Juggle Man? We're just coming up with words, huh? It's Juggle Man and Valve Man. Did you talk to Steam about that? Excuse me. Valve Man. And a silhouette of stuff that's not out. So, yeah, this guy's very bright. All right. Doo-doo-doo-doo. What else we got here? Street Fighter 6. Yeah, still got to work on 5. But look, they got her. She's looking a little Susie June-like. Uh-huh. Not as bulky, though. I think Susie June could take her. Easy. All right, so what do we got here? So we got a couple of pictures of the characters. Great. Anamusha, Way of the Sword. Yeah, not this way. Monster Hunter Stories Tree. Another one. Another Monster Hunter Stories. There you go. Mega Man Star Force Legacy. Why are they turning out all the Mega Man stuff? Are these like all the old-timey games? What's going on there? All right, I gotta skip through this. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Look at that. Bro, stop with that. Look at that. Holy crap. Bro. What else we got here? Oh, this one too. So it's a collection of all sorts of weird crap. Probably like a lot of the... Is it? Yeah, it is a collection. Dude, I've never even played these games. Look at that. Dude, what is this? I played your standard Mega Man games. Like 1 through whatever platformy ones that they were. I don't think I've ever played any of the 3D ones. That's kind of cool. Nice. I guess that was about it. Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection arrives March 27th for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Windows PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. Can we just get rid of the 4 and the X series? What? I don't care. If it's on PC, I'll take a look at it maybe. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. And stupid food. Stupid food. It's time for dumbness. But I kind of need I need drink. I need drink. I need drink. Making me nervous. Boop. Hey. They won. Bum bum. Ba-da-ba-da. I don't know how much I'm going to be dealing with this here. I actually wanted to go through the Me IRL thing. All right, let's see if there's any quick garbage I can go through here. What's happening here? White Castle fried rice. That's probably pretty good. Have some eggs with that oil. Not with that picture. Hot dog burrito. I've done that. What else we got here? Breakfast Post reached 300. I don't care. Whatever. Smashing burgers again. This guy. Hot dog blender. What are we doing here? Hot dog churros. Why? I don't know. Cocktail sauce. We got some. That's. You're going to die. Sweet tooth. No, that's death. Ugh. God. The Oreo burger. Yeah, I'm good here. I know we're running out of info with the stupid food. It just ends up being blah. I get my brain turns off when I see it, but not when I see this. Oh, you little kitty. Just want to mush the little pads. It's cute. We should all be this relaxed one day. You know, where you're just like, eh. I think the last time any human was this relaxed was probably like there was a snow day for school and you were just going to sit home and play video games. Yeah, that's about it. You know, and your parents left you alone and they weren't like, get out, go do stuff, and you had some hot cocoa. That's what we got to do. Oh, look, it's a hash brown. Look at that. Little kitty cat. I can't see the kitty. Kitty. Rain Fox 1. That's cute. What's going on here? More cats. That's a lot of cats. Ugh. Another cat. We had a cat that looked like that. Had a little white bit of fur right there. It's kind of weird. What's the dog doing? Dog's like, bah. More cats. This guy. See, this is one of those things where it's like you want to be the person who rubs the belly of like a lion, you know, kind of thing. Like, oh, it was good. I rubbed the belly of a cheetah, you know, that kind of thing. I don't know if it would take kindly to that. What's that? No, I'm kidding. It's fine. Dog. Snowy dog. This cat looks drunk. Like, don't tell me when to get up. I was a little late last night. Somebody call out for me. Schmo cat. Another schmo cat. Dog. Schmo dog. Other cat. I guess this one really wanted to get into the food. What is that? Tiny, what? I don't even know what that is. Is that a cat or a dog? It's a diamond. Thank you. Another dog. Bow, bow, bow. And this guy. More cat. Other cat. Oh, we saw this cat. This one looks like it's going to murder you. Murder kitty. Da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba. Hey, Blood Raven 1. Nice. All right, what do we got? Me IRL. Oh, God. I usually go through these to vet, but I didn't have time. Still think my favorite, thing that ever happened to me on the internet is time a guy said, people change their minds when you show them facts. And I said, actually, studies show that's not true. And linked 2 sources, and he said, yeah, well, I still think it works. Oh, God, that's rough. That's rough. That's rough. That's true, though. That's true. People change their minds when you show them facts. Nope. No, they don't. What's this? Females will look at you when you kindly ask them to block the guy that's been in her DMs, making it very clear he wants her. What? That's why I vet that. It's like, what? This is probably the worst pattern for a cat. This is the worst pattern for a cat. Oh, God. You know, and it's like, would you name it the expected name? Because it probably would not be a good idea either. Oh, God. Sometimes genetics are cruel. Oh, God. Ugh. All right. No, I can't keep scrolling. I'm getting annoyed. Emo kitty. No, I don't think you took a really good look at that cat. Look. Yeah, that's not the best pattern. Oh, good. That's one of those cats that's definitely last to be adopted. They're like, do you have any other cats? Wait, we got this one right here. It's got a great disposition. Oh man. All right, what did I miss? I got sucked into the world of interwebs. What are you doing? What are you doing, chat? I have the Mega Man Legacy Collection Xbox. Nice. There you go. Cool. People running stupid food. Don't jinx it. Right? No, it's like it's still up there. It's just I personally get bored with it because I'm just like, all right, there's another person wasting a bunch of food, and I'm just like, come on, guys. Yeah. Like, what do you do with that? At some point, you got to just be like, yeah, I can't keep looking at this stuff. Yeah. I don't want to feed the machine, man. Hold on. I'm going to scroll up a little bit to see what I missed. Give me a second. Scrolling. Super Cyber Police Cop Mecha. E. Okay. Can't remember controller. Got that. See. Crossover. I think Terry needs the money. He's pretty dead. Oh, Terry. Dude, I don't know that. Terry Pratchett's dead? Oh. All right. Well, then you can give more to charity. Boop, boop, boop. So who's doing what today? Who's doing what? Remember, it's a peanut cluster day. I don't know. Get yourself a cluster of nuts and have at it. That's not supposed to be... Shut up. Think everyone does that crap for views. Should then eat it for views. Yeah, why don't they do that? You know? Yo, there are people on YouTube that eat like 30-year-old MREs. You know? They're like, oh, I'm going to try this 30-year-old MRE. All right. Brr, 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 brr. Oh, you know, I ended up in the hospital, but, you know, it tasted pretty good at the time. You know, these people are like, oh, look, you know, eat the whole thing, damn it. So I'm just playing Cult of the Lamb. Cult of the Lamb! There you go. Yeah, cluster nut. Oh, yeah. No, what's the status on Dawn's, what do you call it? The voting polling for what game they're going to play tomorrow. Does anybody know? I mean, technically I could look it up. I don't vote on it because I feel like it would be, wrong. Cause I feel like then people will be like, well, you know, if it wins by one vote and I'm on that thing that voted it, people will be like, well, blah, 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 you know? So I don't want to be that person. So let me see if I can find out here. Mute tab. The only thing I don't like about Discord is it constantly going bloop, 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 bloop. Hurts my face. Where is it? Where be it? What is Space Odyssey Collector? What is this? Which one am I looking at this? 389 Part 2. Part 2? How many are there? Dude, there's so many games to choose from. Dude, Escape from Monkey Island. Ball Boy 2. Oh, man, that one's good. See, that'd probably be my vote. Laser Shoot Larry 2. Disco Elysium. That's a long game, though. But it's voice acted. That could help Dawn's voice. I think they wanted to play that at some point. Fran Bow. Shibuya Scramble. I didn't even know that one. Loom. Creepy Tail. Voting closing today. So far, what? Space Quest Odyssey's in the lead. Space Quest. Yeah, give me a second. Oxenfree 2. What? Room. Lost in Play. Kathy Rain. Interesting. And I'll look into it. Yeah, I'm doing it. All right. Okay. Space Quest for the win. 24 games. We'll have to use 2 polls. Yeah, that's a lot. There's a lot of games to choose from. Should narrow it down. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's daylight savings time. I lost an hour of sleep. No, we have to go through a ton of pre-stream stuff to get all those tabs open.
There's no escape. Howdy, Pumpkin Man.
Hey! You scared me. Howdy, Pumpkin. That's me. What's up? Gene Wolf, hi. Thank you, 36 moots. Thank you, thank you. Space Quick Collection with 8 votes so far. That's the whole collection. How many games are in there? That's more than one game. Bum, bum, bum. Do they know that? Do they even know what they're getting into? Rip Days of Darkness. Brighter days lie ahead. Yeah. I know. It's I mean, it's kind of good if you're not a night driver. I guess, you know, you get some more daylight to burn. You know, but what, Steve is going to be ticked off, man. He's going to start streaming. The sun's going to be beaming right in his face. He's going to start bursting into flames. I have 2 weeks with no parents, and now it's what? It's too peaceful. It's too peaceful. Take advantage of it. Read that. Yeah, I do. I definitely, there was a couple of games I actually wanted to play, and I'm just kind of like, oh, God, I don't know when I'm going to be able to set everything up for that. Plus, we're behind on the usual stuff. We're behind on animation. We're behind on sound editing. We're behind on even the music stuff, and I'm just like, oh, God. Why am I doing jobs of like 12 people? It's absolutely stupid. All right. No, people are like, well, you know, do the important stuff. I'm like, it's all important. I know. When's John's hands going to get better for like Resident Evil? Resident Evil. Tech Sentient. One bingo. I don't know how long that's supposed to rest her hands for like 4 to 6 weeks. And it's like ridiculous. Oh, God. Oh, I got to refresh the thing. Things always stop. All the best to Don's hands. Yeah, well, hopefully they're resting them now, and I don't go out there and they're like, oh, yeah, I decided to, you know, wash the dishes and, I don't know, mess with a Rubik's Cube. I don't know, but whatever. Let's see what's happening. Let me see if there's any other stuff. I'm a-looking. Oh, come on. Sorry, my mouse is being stupid. Go.
Pumpkin Guy, is that subway stop near Generation Records?
No, this is pretty... Where... I don't even know where it is. Hold on. Where the hell are we? Subway. Grand Army Plaza Station. I'm usually not around here. I'm sure you can get to there. Thank you. Oh, God. Go.
Hey, you guys are at Grand Army Plaza Station near the 2 train. I'm at Flatbush Avenue. You want me to meet you there?
That means I'd have to talk to people. That's weird, right? Oh, God. I'm like looking at stuff in the corner of my eye, and I'm like, do I want to go down that Reddit? Don't want to go down that Reddit. Oh, God. Because I'm like, hey, maybe we'll do the teacher thing. And it's like, teacher died, community defended a killer. I'm like, oh, God, do we even want to get into that? No. Not surprised by today's students' apathy towards education and life in general. Oh, God. Why did school and schoolwork become opinion in the minds of kids? Oh, God. Janitor complained to admin that my room was filthy. Well, then clean it up. Well, and they are the janitor, so come on. Questions for new teachers or 3-year... Oh, God, I can't deal with this. What? The bad part of Reddit. I try to keep my Reddit browsing on the up and up because it's like, there's just... People post some weird, bizarre crap on Reddit, and I'm like, I don't want to go down that. What? Steve can deal with that kind of stuff. Just make sure he vets it first. I think you should read what Power Girl comic by Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Connor. International Women's Day. Really? You gotta read Power Girl for International Women's Day? Go.
Oh sure, like being a famous Twitch streamer isn't going to get people talking to you. I thought you were all about that good vibes, Pumpkin.
Good vibes. No, that's only virtual. That's different. I wouldn't call my. I don't think we quantify as famous. Famous, yeah. I'm not out there in public doing IRL streams, meeting with Snoop Dogg, talking about the latest weed strains. I'm just a pumpkin. Do. Thank you. What's up? I don't like being alone. My brother's in bed during the day. Oh, well. I don't know. Do something fun. Play a game. Yeah. Go for a walk. There you go. Tasman, hi. What's up? We're adjusting to the time change, so it's like I'm actually exhausted, and I shouldn't be. Does Steve like goth girls with big boobs? I think everybody kind of does. I don't think I've met somebody who was like, oh, gross. Yeah. Does Steve like you? I think Steve would like the bouncy version. But there you go. Recovering from surgery. Oh, dude, good vibes. Dude. Well, everything went well. You're going to just chill, relax. Don't do anything stupid. Also, don't be alarmed if you're exceedingly tired after a surgery, because that definitely happens. Yeah? What? Nah, man, dude, after your surgery, you were exhausted, and that's very rare. You were actually so exhausted, even the anger didn't want to wake you up. Huh? Good vibes. There you go. No, everyone that's ever gotten surgery, they're like, yeah, I was surprised how tired I was. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of weird, right? I've met people who see goth girls and think they look objectionable. I do not get those people.
Let's freaking go.
Now, I've seen some that I'm just like, what did you do? Yeah. Bum-bum. There you go. Godless Heathen, you got a roll equal to or greater than. I wonder if it'll be a goth girl. No, not quite goth, but there you go. 11, you got a roll equal to or greater than 11. 15. All right. Pick a number. Any number. Okay. I can't jump in front of those. Yeah? What am I going to do? That's the one most requested character to bring back to the series. They're like, why don't you bring that character back? I'm like, why would you want me to bring the character back? I don't know. They seem real, interesting and stuff. I'm sure they got an interesting backstory. Oh, did you already call it? No. Okay, got it. I got it. Okay. For the plot, yeah. Good. There we go. 31. What do you mean 31? No, we called 42. Which is it? And Nintendo's suing again. Nintendo's suing everybody. That's what they do. Now, who are they suing now? Where are they going after the Gov? Yeah. No, the article we said they're trying to sue for tariff things. And I'm just like, bro, just sit down. It's like we're getting ridiculous now. 31 is the number I needed. Yeah, you know what? We'll call that too. Hey, you know what? You know what? We'll do another card battle. All right. Wild Bill! Exclamation reroll. How's it going, the goth girl? Thump. All right, 16. All right. Pick a number. I would probably suggest 31. Well, I can't be doing... Unless you want a different number. Are these AI? Yeah, of course. You think I got time to be making all those? 31. All right, that's a good number. There you go. Thank you. At least I had to make so many Windows numbers, you know? Mm. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. You can't pick that number. It doesn't go up that high. I do what I can. Thank you. Then I got bingo. Hey, nice. So we got that. We got that. Up. Where did I leave off? Ignore. Read that. Lols. Fairland won. Nice. I got it. I feel like my foot's weird. My nub. Oh, you looked over a card wrong. Oh, all right. It happens. Bop. All right. I feel like I should take a nap, honestly. Let me get the rest of my coffee. No, because then I can sip the rest of the coffee, and that'll be another bingo thing for people. Boop. Did it. Oh, that was quick. I thought there would be more in there. It's gone, dude. All right. Ran out of coffee. Son of a... Oh, now I'm going to be miserable the rest of my life. At least till I get another cup of coffee. Oh, that was the bottom, too. Oh, man. No, there was coffee grounds in there. Drain that crap, dude. Yeah, no, that does count as bad coffee. That wasn't my fault either. It was good until it wasn't. Nah, man, there was coffee grounds at the bottom because you used the last of the thing in there, and coffee grounds got on there, and everything got watery, so it was like drinking water with coffee grounds, and it's terrible. So aggravating, I almost swore. Grr. Water. Ugh. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, now I'm out of water. Good. All right, I'm fast dehydrating here. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's kind of weird, right? Where it's just like, blah, yeah. Why? Ugh. I want to find a really good fancy coffee. I know I got to start making my own fancy coffees. You know, like something with sugar in it and maybe some cream, some kind of frothing. And, I don't know, kind of thing. Dude, I missed, it was Seattle's Best had a little cafe inside of Borders, and like Borders bookstores, and they made these awesome freaking little frozen Frappuccino things with like whipped cream and little chocolate things and stuff like that. They were so good. Place is gone, man. Cool Whip. Exactly. Cool Whip. We do have a little whipped cream. Yeah. Yo, whipped cream on chocolate hummus is awesome. Go-to snack. There you go. He's dying. Getting there. Boop. All right, easy mode. Boom. All right. Because we're going to be wrapping up. I'm exhausted. My brain is fried. No, I had to go back. I had to go to sleep at my normal time because it was difficult to get the flipping bed, and then I had to wake up an hour early, which ended up being earlier than that because I had an alarm set just so I wouldn't forget. And then I was like, "You ever do that?" I'm notorious for setting an alarm and then waking up exactly an hour before the alarm goes off. So like, I should have just set it at like a later time and then been like, "Oh, cool, whatever, man." Yeah, but nope. All right, what do we got? Let's see who's streaming. Who's streaming right now? If you streaming, you let me know. All right, we got Zograd streaming. And Common Ephemera is kind of streaming. I think they're scanning stuff in. No, they're away at the moment. The real Elvira. What do we got? Somebody walking around Japan. We got what else we got here? Not a lot of people are on. What is happening, man? Oof. Oh, Pumpkin Potion is on. They're playing Cuphead. That game is difficult. There was only a robot that could help me play that. Shout TV? Shout TV is doing a Get a Life marathon. What? Dude, I haven't seen that in forever. Yeah, what's his name? Chris Elliott? Holy crap. I'm not going to send you over to that, but that's kind of weird. Pumpkin Potion's on. Yeah, I know, but they got like 500,000 people watching them. It's like, I want to help people that don't have a lot of views. Well, I got 500 viewers. These Zograd's only got 16. Yeah. Trying to help the little guy, bro. Where'd we leave off? All right, so. Oh, can I just type this out? Yeah, I can tell. If anybody who's got like, I don't know, if you're on some sort of spectrum, when your brain gets tired, you know, like everything is just like brr. Yeah. Yeah, brain go brr. Yeah, so we're gonna raid Zograd. There you go. So we're gonna do that. In a couple of minutes. I think they're playing something. I don't know what's going on. But I don't know, probably eat a cookie or something. So it's been fun. Hey, there you go. Thank you for being here. Dawn, we'll be on tomorrow, 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. We got to, I don't know, kind of reboot ourselves and then get back into even more work. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Dude, why does the hour mess up me so much, man? It's so, God, it's annoying. New Foamy Friday. We're going to be back on Wednesday. Steve will show up. Maybe we'll do the Gora thing. I got to check the audio settings after this to see if that messed something up. So if it did, then bad. If not, then we'll see. No, man, the filter's on this, man. Okay. On streams when she streams. It's usually like 5 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and then Saturday at 2. But hey, their Discord, they're voting on a game. What game will they play tomorrow? Nobody knows because you got to vote on it. All right? You got to use your whatever, right to cast game ballots. Yeah. Because you're old. No, it's because I got 4 hours of sleep. It doesn't matter how old you are. You're going to be tired. I gotta tell you, dude, the worst routine was flipping college, man. Dude, 6 o'clock in the morning till about 1 a.m. every day. Every day for 4 years. I'm surprised I'm not dead. Vote for Loom. Loom. All right. Well, Dawn streaming tomorrow, 5 o'clock. Do something fun this week. You know, get a cluster of nuts. What? It's nut cluster day. I know, do something good. Get yourself a treat. I say this all the time because the world's in a crappy state of everything going, pew. You know, so enjoy stuff because who knows what's happening, right? I want to get cake, all right? So we're going to do that. Come on, we got to get in the subway, go downtown, get some cake. We're going to raid Zograd, do something fun, do something fun, do something fun. Literally, that's what you're supposed to do. Look at this little guy flying around with a map. Dude, everything's in a grid. You'll be, whatever. All right, go do something. Thanks for being here and supporting. Everybody, thanks for supporting and doing stuff. Yeah, all right, yeah, fine. Quickly, we got a Patreon. We got the shops. All the links are at the bottom on the About thing. If you don't know where all the links are, illpress.com. There's still stuff going on all the time. There's links everywhere. We're still making new cartoons. If you're watching this somewhere else, new cartoons every other week for decades. Literally decades. Go. Later, everybody. Thank you.